Welcome, everybody. We've got the pregame going on. I'll bring that up on the screen. I should have had that before. We'll be getting started very shortly here.
Welcome to Allstate, where we've just lowered our auto rates. And savings like that follow you everywhere. Now get new lower auto rates with Allstate. Because better protection costs a whole lot less. You're in good hands with Allstate. Click or call for a lower auto rate today.
Today, things can be pretty unexpected. But your customers, they still expect things to be simple. And they want it all personalized. With IBM, you can do both. Businesses like insurers can automate IT processes across clouds so agents can spend more time on customer needs. And whatever comes your way, you've got it covered. Saving time and improving customer service. That's why so many businesses work with IBM.
Mike 1, Mike 2, Goldilocks, Sweet 15, got your ears on?
Goldie what?
Gingerbread man here. I'm hearing bright lights, eyeballing a bulldog from Big D who's on your 20. Better hammer down or you'll be greasy side up. Copy that?
That's not a thing.
You don't want to be greasy, upside up. You don't never want to be greasy.
Who is this?
Get front row seats every Sunday afternoon with NFL Sunday Ticket.
We should get headsets.
My man.
Every live game, every Sunday. Catch the free preview only on DirecTV.
College Football Countdown is presented by Mike's Hard Lemonade Seltzer. Nobody makes lemonade like Mike's. 21 plus only. Please drink responsibly.
Matt, Jesse, and Joey back with you, getting close to kickoff between Louisville and Ole Miss. Molly McGrath caught up with Louisville's head coach.
Coach, you told us Ole Miss's tempo is a problem. What do you need to do to them defensively to slow them down?
Well, I mean, obviously not give up the big play and then get lined up quickly. You know, anytime you're facing a tempo team, you have a tendency to look to the sideline, but we can't afford to do that. We got to get our signal in immediately, get our guys lined up and get in their gaps and stay on top, not give up the big play.
Quarterback Malik Cunningham coming off of a year with some turnovers, some inconsistencies. What's your message to him ahead of this opportunity to put that behind him?
Well, he's had a great offseason, a great summer, and a great camp, and, he's a great player. He just sometimes last year tried to do a little too much. We got some great players around him. Let the game come to him and go be you and just go make plays. Should be a great game.
Thank you, Coach.
Thanks.
See what Louisville has in store for their head coach tonight. The one thing we do know, Ole Miss will not have their head coach, Lane Kiffin, who will sit out tonight because of a COVID-19 positive test. How big of an impact, Jess, will this have on Ole Miss?
Guys, it's a massive impact because to me, Lane Kiffin is one of the, top 3 offensive play callers in college football. I put him up there with Sark at Texas and Ryan Day at Ohio State. As a former quarterback, I've played for really good play callers. Steve Spurrier, Sean Payton, Mike McCarthy. Being a great play caller is more about the X's and O's. It's in-game management and having a flow and a rhythm and a cadence. Lane Kiffin can do all that. He has such a knack for setting things up knowing when to take shots, understanding what his quarterback Matt Corral likes, the different concepts he likes on critical down and distances. So even though Ole Miss tonight is going to be calling plays from the same playbook with the same players, I think not having Lane Kiffin, his feel, I think is a big loss for Ole Miss in this one.
But he has a quarterback.
He does.
That can play the game. One of the most exciting quarterbacks in the country, definitely one of the better quarterbacks in the SEC. When he takes care of the football, had 14 interceptions last season, but 2 games were 11 of those. So when he takes care of the ball, he's athletic. He can run it through 29 touchdown passes, rushing yards. He's the quarterback that can take this team over the top, win some games that we might not expect them to win if Matt Corral plays well.
Perhaps a dark horse Heisman candidate because of the skill set he has at quarterback. We know the full quarterback or the full playbook.
Hey, Jeannie, what's up, Nathan?
Take a look at tonight's playbook brought to you by
Well, happy birthday early to you, buddy.
Lemonade Seltzer. And there's Corral. You talk about what he was able to do in the offense last year. We don't expect that to change tonight. What's going to be the key for Corral against Louisville?
The key for Corral was always take care of the football. Against LSU, against Arkansas, had 5 and 6 interceptions, and that's when they get in trouble. He takes care of the football. This offense under Lane Kiffin is tough to stop.
So can their defense at least have a pulse this year? They gave up 519 yards a game last year, 38 points a game.
Nope.
If they're even average, if they just hold opponents to 30 a game, this team can win 9 or 10 games this year based on that offense.
Just on defense.
Just based on
9 or 10 wins.
Just keep them to 30. And what a test tonight against Malik Cunningham at Louisville, one of the best built
My math, that puts them, second in the West? You got Alabama. They're going to be fighting with Texas A&M. 9 or 10.
They can win 9. If their defense holds people to 30,
ain't going to happen.
They can win 9 this year.
All right, so having said that.
Let's see it tonight.
All right, we're going to rack that for later in the
DJ
season.
Zirk and Chris
Predictions.
Partridge, let's go.
Give it to me.
Ole Miss wins. Matt Corral plays well, takes care of the football.
Is the defense at least average tonight?
Yes.
Okay.
It's got to start somewhere, baby.
All
Let's
right.
get positive.
Let's go.
It's got to start somewhere.
On the route to 9 or 10 wins for Ole Miss gets started tonight. Matt Corral and the Rebels get set to take on the Louisville Cardinals. Reese Davis, Kirk Herbstreit on the call. We'll see you coming up in the half. Matt, Jesse, and Joey being bold.
Hey, what's up, what's up?
What? What's that?
Ooh, the last hard lemonade seltzer. So crisp and refreshing. Anyone's?
It's Mike's.
I did see that, but whose is it?
It's Mike's.
You're not going to tell me whose it is.
Hey, you drinking the last Mike's hard lemonade seltzer? What's up with that guy? I was just trying to tell you there was more in the fridge. Boy, he's fast.
New Mike's Hard Lemonade Seltzer. Nobody makes lemonade like Mike's.
Can the world be your oyster if you're allergic to shellfish?
Good question.
How can we say strongest man in the universe if we haven't been to Saturn yet?
If love is blind, then how can it be at first sight?
Question everything. We did. The all-new Hyundai Tucson.
At USAA, we've been called too exclusive because we were created for officers. But as we've evolved with the military, we've grown to serve all who've honorably served, no matter their rank or when they were in. A Marine just out of basic, or a petty officer from 73, and even his kids and their kids. USAA is made for all who've honorably served and their families. Are we still exclusive? Absolutely. And that's exactly why you should join.
It's in our design. A force. The will to move forward. The direction of our gaze. And the voice that calls to each of us to do the things no one thought possible. To create a blood test that detects cancer. Or new treatments that reduce damage from a heart attack. So, we work, we imagine, and we keep moving forward to stop the next unstoppable disease, to help the next family who needs us. This voice urges us on, and we heed it, not just for us, but for all of us. Johns Hopkins Medicine. Forward for all of us.
All right, welcome in, everybody. Good to see you here tonight. Let me get this all set up where it look good. So great to see everybody here. And we got football tonight on the channel. I'm excited. More college football, right? That's a good thing, more college football. Looks like it's about an 8:07 start somewhere in there. Welcome in. Good to see you. Hatbox Ghost is here. Francisco Nathan. Jeannie's here. I got to say it right here. Nadi Punto. Computo MX. Welcome in. Francisco, I said, Coach N. The Mario was here earlier. Big Matt was here earlier as well. Good to see you guys. Of course, we'll get the ticker on the screen here in just a little bit. We got pregame coverage going on right now. And I'm excited. So, should be a fun night tonight. We'll see how the teams come out. What's up, Paul? Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you. They're going through highlights right now. Ooh. I just saw something here. I need to go. I just saw something on my fantasy. It's going to help me.
Natural air for this Labor Day night clash between the SEC and the ACC. Ole Miss and Louisville squaring off.
I'm going to give you the shield. Let you listen to these guys. I'll be right back.
Sensational. First full weekend of college football. The Cardinals coming out with 4-7 season, high-powered Ole Miss 5-5. Glad to have you with us. Hope you had a wonderful Labor Day holiday. Reese Davis and Kirk Herbstreit here, and what a fun weekend it's been. A full weekend started with all kinds of excitement, passion of fans everywhere.
Man, we were all kind of racing for Thursday night, the first night of college football to come back in 2021 with full stadiums, marching bands, the crowd, the excitement. We had Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and how about last night down in Tallahassee with Notre Dame and Florida State. So it's been an awesome weekend and a great week tonight with two teams that are thinking they got a chance to have good seasons colliding to finish up the opening week.
Yeah, we sure do hope that we can put an exclamation point on your weekend. Ole Miss comes in here at full strength among the players, but not necessarily on the sideline. Head coach Lane Kiffin tested positive for COVID-19. His team is 100% vaccinated, so no other players or coaches forced to miss the game due to contact tracing. However, wide receivers coach Derek Nix is not here either after testing positive. There's no acting head coach per se, but there has to be a coach to talk to the officials. That'll be the special teams coordinator, Colvin Hutzler, who will relay decisions made by the respective coordinators. Now, what they're hoping is going to be the same, but without Lane on the sideline, one thing, you won't hear that ear-piercing whistle about the audible.
Well, yeah, he likes to drop audibles. Jeff Levy always calls the plays, whether Lane's here tonight or not. But Lane Kiffin is kind of like the quarterback whisperer with his guys and puts their arm around them if they get a little bit anxious, or a little bit excited, or a little bit frustrated. That, I think, has been the thing that they'll miss most tonight. Corral's going to have to find ways to just kind of navigate this defense from Louisville himself, and he's got a lot of weapons around him. You know, it was interesting prepping all weekend for all these different games. You get to Ole Miss, and Lane Kiffin is very confident. I think this entire team is very confident in the group of receivers they have. They feel that these three receivers right here are maybe as good as any three on one team in the country. So let's keep an eye on them. Let's see how Corral, who's one of the Heisman candidates as we start the season, see how they play tonight against the Louisville defense that thinks they have a good plan.
Now those guys stepping in for Elijah Moore. Meanwhile, Louisville under Scott Satterfield, a very creative offensive guy in his own right.
Yeah, he is. Third season, as you see, I think it's the most confident that he's been with the offense that he has. The offensive line is strong. He's got skill around him. Now, he lost his top two receivers from a year ago, but his quarterback's back. And I think that's the key. Malik Cunningham can do great things. He's a runner. He's a thrower. And now I think after playing a lot of football, he's got to show that he can be patient in the pocket and kind of work through his progressions. He has the tendency to want to get out of there fast. Tonight he's going to have to show some patience. This team, make no mistake, wants to run the football to set up Malik Cunningham in the play-action pass game. They're going to have to do that tonight.
He has asserted himself vocally. This is a great uniform game, Herbie. Powder blue, red on red. Great way to wrap up week one from Atlanta.
Legends never die.
Cunningham over the goal line scored. What a juke he puts on. Back Corral going deep.
When someone says comfort sandwich, the first thing you should think of is Arby's prime rib cheesesteak. The second thing you think of is all those fixins melting and mingling in Arby's prime rib cheesesteak. The third thing you think of is how you might work Arby's prime rib cheesesteak into your schedule today. And the last thing you think of is Arby's prime rib cheesesteak. Arby's, we have the meat.
Imagine having the elite performance of Goodyear, now on your Skechers. Enhance your traction, durability, and stability with Skechers, featuring the top-tier performance of premium Goodyear rubber. Get all-season performance with Goodyear and Skechers.
Remember when no dream was too big? And you could fearlessly face the unknown. You still can. When you have a rock you can depend on for life, you'll be unstoppable. Like the millions of people who rely on Prudential for financial planning and investing. Who's your rock?
Now Dish has dedicated teams monitoring your signal 24/7. Because we know you need dependable TV 24/7. Dish, TV you can depend on 24/7.
Wow. That's a low price. Oh, that's a low price.
Oh, that is a low price.
What's a low price?
Oh, that's a low price. Can you let me shop? It's a low price.
At Amazon, anytime is a good time to save.
Rebels coming out onto the field to get set to take on Louisville. Let's go down to the field and join Molly McGrath.
Well, Reese, this is a sign of the times as Ole Miss head coach Lane Kiffin is joining me live in his practice facility via Zoom. Coach, most importantly, how are you feeling right now?
I'm good, Molly. Most importantly, not a player still. You're closer than me.
Now, Coach, you're heavily involved in game, especially with changing plays. What about your absence on the sidelines concerns you the most?
Well, we've got a lot of work with Mary and me and the second year together. And I got a lot of trust in the coaches, in the players, and it's coming time. So they get all the credit on it. It's playing great, and that's what they're doing.
Coach, what's the last thing you said to your team?
Well, that's the training. We've been training with this. We won this thing for the other thing.
All right, thank you, Coach. Thanks so much for your time. Reese, back up to you.
Molly, thank you very much. Louisville won the toss and deferred, so Ole Miss will get the ball first. If you're curious about whether Lane Kiffin can communicate with his team during the game, he cannot. Once the officials take control of the game, which comes at the 90-minute mark before kickoff, if you're not on site, you're no longer allowed to communicate. So Lane able to talk with us, but not necessarily able to talk with the team from this point forward. He was very confident
They're getting fired up. This is great. These people are into it.
If you think about tonight's a Monday, the coaches always build these weekday games on a Saturday schedule, so it would be after what would be a Thursday practice is when he found out. So they got all the way through most of their work week when he could not come to the office. So I think they're confident with the communication. He's been able to address the team, on video, and I think the assistants have their roles, and they'll play the analytics game on offense and see if they can go out there and play some football.
This thing will go live in just a second, everybody.
Dangerous Jerry and Ely is the
Once they kick off.
Ole Miss running back. They'll use him all over the field. Rock Travelstead will put total leather to get us
Mississippi is getting the ball first.
Labor Day night from Atlanta.
Final game of the college football season, week 1. Let's do it. Bam, it's off. Taking it to 1, 5, 10. Falls down into 10 on his own. He got sniped, everybody. He got sniped. At the 10. Nobody was even near him yet. Tripped and fell over his own feet. Hey, Jess.
Well, you touched on Ely. During the return.
But during the return.
He is an explosive
you'll get a look at him.
I'm not sure what happened during the return.
Three receivers. Keep an eye on 13. I think he's the leader of the bunch and the biggest playmaking ability. 13, Sanders. And then the leader, C.J. Avery, on the other side. He'll have to do a good job of being able to defend that run led by Ely. And then when they throw, which they will a lot.
We have no idea during the run.
He's really improved, gotten faster, quicker. Keep an eye on 6 when it comes to the pass rush.
The man who caught the kick, I got double numbered right off the bat. Here's Kentrell Bullock, who's a backup running back, who's back there rather than Reese. So after the penalty, Matt Corral will start.
All right, let's do this.
He led the nation in total offense last year, right at 385 yards per game. Corral with his
first pass completion out to the 20, 25. Still going out to the 30. Gang tackled by 9 people. First down for Mississippi. First down. First down and 10 at the 30. What's up, Showtime?
Created a nice passing lane there, and Corral waited and made a good throw.
Shotgun, hands it off. Short gain, maybe a yard, if that. He got hammered back. What's up, everybody? Welcome in, Brandon.
They are flowing right now.
Mississippi, 9.5 point overdogs. Louisville, the 9.5 point unders. Shotgun, fakes the handoff again. Go to try. Oh, he just throws it away. Heavy pressure. The heat was coming. Third down and 10. Share out the stream, everybody. We got to get up to 100 likes. That's our focus on football. If we don't do 100 likes by halftime or daggone close to it, we ain't getting a share out at all. It's just the way it is. Third down and 10.
This game's important to Brian. He's an Ole Miss alum. Played football and basketball there. And now he'd like for his
shotgun again. Looks to the left side. Dumps it underneath. That's going to be a completion. Another Mississippi first down. It is a colorful game. Yes, you're absolutely right. Yeah, it was a great opening week to college football. I agree with you, Showtime. Shotgun formation. Double sets on both sides. Looking to throw. Comes across the middle. Another big completion. 40, 35, down to the 31. First down, Mississippi in deep in Louisville territory. They are just running. I mean, there's just no stop. It is go, go, go. Handoff up the middle on the shotgun again. Gain of 2. It's the only time they slow them up. They get them on a run. Slow them down a little bit. They're going so fast the computer can't even keep up.
In the country. I mean, think of with Jeff Levy, he was on our.
May have. I might have missed it.
Going back to Baylor. I mean,
handoff. Kind of looks deep. Comes across the middle again. Middle wide open again. Down to the 11-yard line. First down, Mississippi.
Hurry up. You got about 4 seconds here. They're actually running a player in, so maybe we have a little bit more time. But it reminds me so much when Baylor would create vertical seams because their ability. Jeff Levy who's calling.
They are rolling.
Would be calling the plays regardless if Lane Kiffin were here or not. But those vertical seams. Tough
shotgun, soft toss to the halfback, down to about the 7.
They stretch you horizontally.
Second down, about 4, 5.
And then if you worry about the run game, you come up, and then all of a sudden they're going to get behind you with those seam routes.
Let's see where they mark it. 6. Second down and 6.
Brian Brown, the defensive coordinator. How do you prep for this? I mean, I know you've had all camp, but man, this tempo is tough. And he said that was his biggest concern getting ready for this offense.
Back to Parrish, breaks a tackle.
Short gain.
His footing. He's been able to stay on his feet. I mean, he was going to score.
The other thing that happens is because of the tempo and the amount of plays that they have that are coming at you, it's be the 10th play.
They're just rolling. Oh, is he at the 1 or is he in?
The goal line. He's going to be stopped just short.
Just short at the 1.
He's the bigger, stronger guy. First down. Got the first down there because they started.
First and goal. Shotgun again. Single back. Handoff up the middle. He's hammered in the backfield. No gain. We got a flag on the play. We got a flag on the play.
See any movement, maybe a lined up offside?
defense, number 21.
Half of the distance to a goal is about 2 inches. Yeah, it was a nice pop.
Trying to get lined up is a challenge.
Yeah, at the bottom, you can see his helmet. All the way at the bottom is a corner. So nobody jumped. Just like you said, their heads are spinning right now.
All right, they're going with the power I formation, it looks like. They got the jumbo package coming in. Mr. Ryan, how are you, sir?
A little under 3 minutes, 10 plays. So
Yeah, dude, they're moving lightning fast. Oh, trip horseshoe. Big man going in. That'll be it right there. Look at Mississippi. Nice job, Mississippi. I mean, they gave them no time to do anything, just power-eyed it all the way in. Extra point pending.
Push Louisville
Power eye on a jumbo package. They just shoved it right through the throat. 11:55 on the clock. Mississippi. Oh, he doinks it. He doinks it off the corner post. No good. No good. 6-0. Wow.
Miscues for Ole Miss on an opening drive.
Only the kicker with a miscue. 6-0 is the score. All right, looks like they're breaking to a quick commercial break. We will do the same on the channel. We'll be right back to live action in just a minute.
Hey everyone, this is Tina from Tina Marie's Plays on YouTube. On my channel, you'll find a variety of things from Disney to Harry Potter, crafting, and more. I do live streams every Wednesday at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. And I love when people pop into the chat because I built my channel on community and I love making friends. So if you want to come hang out and have fun, come to my place. It's also yours. See you there.
Sports partners on the channel, Chaos endorsed sports partners. Ollie May does European soccer or football, as we call it over there. In the Europe fashion. Valhalla Sports Talk does sports. He does the Lakers. He does the Vikings. He does the King. He does it all out there in Los Angeles, plus the Vikings. Beantown Breakdown covers everything Boston. Check him out. He's absolutely fantastic as well.
Hi, everyone. This is Jeff from Diz Our Dream. I just wanted to give you a quick programming update. We go live from the parks Thursday evenings at 5 p.m. Eastern with a show we call Dreaming with Our Pals. We usually have some friends with us, and it's usually a lot of fun. We also go live Saturday and Sunday morning from either a park or a resort, where we will show you around and have some fun and just giggle a little bit. So come join in and have some fun.
All right, coming back live here, 6-0. 6-0 right now. I got to get Preston to get me a beverage because I am running dry here.
Then we took a hard left in East Africa. A right at Baja. A 180 in the empty quarter. And that 65-degree
All right, let me go over here real quick.
A few million miles later, and voila.
Find my producer.
Just to get here. We did it to give you a truck that'll take you anywhere. This is the new Nissan.
On a memorable fans film by Dr. Pepper.
I can't believe my boys already had love to.
Paul, you like those? You like the new commercials we got going? Added into the mix.
Your most prized possession. Yeah, I was saving it.
Hopefully you like that. Welcome in, everybody.
Goes to use where I belong.
Hopefully we'll get a share out tonight. We got to get those likes up to 100 likes real quick. What do you got?
It was right to you.
I was holding all this stuff. That belongs like a son.
Dr.
I guess diet.
Fans deserve.
Yep.
Home is where college football is.
So 6-0 already. If you took the over, you're feeling pretty good. Like those, there's more of those to come for different commercial breaks and stuff.
When Ole Miss has the ball, I wouldn't advise looking at your phone, going to the fridge, or anything if you don't want to miss a play. They ran a play every 16.8 seconds. Yeah.
You know what?
That 11 play 94
So what?
Yeah, that's the no drink zone. When Ole Miss Powder Blue has the ball, you're just going to want to sit right down on your couch and not move. Now let's see if Malik Cunningham, and this is an offense too. They're not going to go that fast. Let's see how they respond They knew coming in. This is an offense from Ole Miss. They averaged 80
something
plays
sweet.
a game last year.
Nope. Here comes the kick. Louisville getting the ball back. What? What type? Fudge stripe, I guess. A couple of those. Here's a run back out to the 18 and a big pop by the special teams for Mississippi. He didn't even get back to the 20. Just two of them. Open them up.
Well, let's see how, again, Malik Cunningham and his,
all right,
his
we'll open each one of those.
In the backfield.
Put them over here, buddy.
Javian Hawkins, who's a great running back.
All right, let's see what's going to happen here. Is he still down? Who's down? One of the Mississippi players is down. Yeah, you ain't kidding, James. That was a pop. I think he hurt himself more than he hurt the player for the other team. He's back up, walking off.
They feel, again, much better at the safety spot with him leading the way. Big hit there.
Well, Knight blew up the blocker and got the tackle as a result, hurt himself in the way. That was the aggressiveness you want on special teams. Good to see him.
What's up, Baker?
Under his own power.
This is an Ole Miss.
Francisco loves the YouTube. Disney YouTube. Very excited about the commercials that I just started putting up. Awesome. Love it, Francisco. What's up, Baker? Handoff. Off tackle right. He doesn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Boy, I mean, if you're an Ole Miss fan, you didn't see that last year at all. And so, you know, they are obviously dialed in on that run game because it sets up Malik Cunningham, as we just talked about in the passing game. The 15 turnovers is the one area. Everything else is great, but
oh my God,
has been
that'll start trouble, Chris. Quarterback scrambling right, throws back left, incomplete. 3rd and 11.
DJ Durkin, who's the defensive coordinator, he talked to us, and Lane said it too, that, you know, we are seeing good signs.
What is today's date?
Second year
is that tonight, Chris?
Had some transfers come in. Mentioned Chance Campbell's really helped. Otis Reese from Georgia has helped. Jake Springer. They're moving around with a lot more speed, and we've seen
shotgun
in these first couple plays.
3rd and 11.
For no other reason. Give the Louisville defense a
he's scrambling on a draw, quarterback draw. He's going to be close to a first down. That's tonight. Oh my God.
Pretty close to the marker.
That's funny.
To get him in. He did get the first down. A good one to kind of steady the ship and you're going for Louisville.
Yeah,
Chris, did you see the commercials I put together?
You have to account for him. Right now, they only have 3 defensive.
What's up, Gene?
In the game, you got 2 linebackers. Think about that. 5 guys in the box.
Sorry, I'm having a cookie rush.
On the field for this defense right now. 3 of those are safeties.
Quarterback deep, 1st and 10, gain of 9, 8. Wow.
This is a really good.
I thought he was short too. Showtime, but he wasn't. You haven't seen him yet, Dad Bills. Have you seen the commercials I've done yet?
You've got to account for that quarterback because he's as dangerous a runner as they have on this team. Nice job of reading that.
Hang tight here for a second. When they go to a timeout, I'll replay it just so you guys can see it.
Started the 2019 season, no quarterback in the ACC. Run for more
it's basic. I'm a one-handed creator, so it's basic. First down, out to the 40. Look at Louisville moving the ball.
You know, after watching that first series, if I'm Louisville, a big part of my offense tonight is playing defense on offense. And what I mean,
Louisville is moving the ball here early.
Typically a tempo team, but it would
I'm surprised.
To possess the ball, take the air out of the ball, try to keep Corral in that offense on the sideline.
Yeah, I know. It's all my fault, Gene.
The ball first is what Satterfield's always been known.
Another run, off tackle, gain of 5, 6. Wow. Louisville's a double-digit dog. In some locations, I've seen it as high as 10.
He was talking to us yesterday about you combine the outside stretch play, and he went into great detail about what makes it a great play. When you run to the outside and you get these defensive linemen running sideways, it's a tough fit for the linebackers. You mix in an athletic quarterback who can run speed option, zone read, and then play action off of it. It's a lot to prepare for.
2nd and 4.
Defensive coordinator.
Shotgun. Looks down deep. He's got pressure. He's going to run. Taking off. He's down. He got another first down. How about that, y'all? Louisville running. What's up, Ace? Thank you for redoing your membership. I got you up there.
He's trying real hard to be patient and work through his progressions. But if he takes off, you better account for him.
Well, one of the guys, DJ Durkin and Ole Miss, not all the time, but 3, Otis Reese, the transfer we mentioned, will be...
Run, first down, nothing.
Louisville's going to be very patient with this running game.
Maybe 2.
Talked a little bit about those short games like that.
Thanks, Chris.
3 or so.
I think they're okay.
Oh, yeah. He wants to be patient with the run game, but I think you're patient between plays, like I said. I mean, I think that anybody has their hands full, including...
What's up, RJ?
Alabama last year, defending this offense, right? Some teams came up with some answers. We'll talk more about how they tried to do that. But based on what we saw in that first drive, this is a very methodical, smart drive. So
personal stuff comes first before doing that. Thank you. We're always just grateful. Handoff, right side. Gets away. That's going to be a gain of 7 or 8. 3rd down and 1 coming up.
Who ran down on the kickoff, and he is setting his hair on fire and causing wreck.
I mean, Ford's got bad intentions tonight, doesn't he? 4 and blue. Watch how quick he comes up. He has to slow down. He's running right through him. A good gain to give him a chance here at 3rd and short, but boy, that is
3rd and 1.
Defensive back for Ole Miss. They're tired, by the way, of hearing about Ole Miss got a chance, but their defense isn't very good. They've been hearing all of that. It's provided a lot of energy throughout camp. Well, they're fired up at the top. Look at those coaches trying to make sure everyone's on the same page. QB run, dangerous.
Short gain, didn't get it.
Little bit of a surge, maybe enough to get the first down. Sam Williams.
Oh, we got a fight breaking out. No, they're all right. Here, Chris, I'll show you this real quick while we're in between. Here's one of the commercials I'm doing.
Just to kind of disrupt it. Watch how he
Hey everyone, this is Tina from T. Marie's Plays on YouTube. On my channel, you'll find a variety of things from Disney to Harry Potter, crafting, and more. I do live streams every Wednesday at 5 p.m. Eastern Time, and I love when people pop into the chat because I built my channel on community, and I love making friends. So if you want to come hang out and have fun, come to my place. It's also yours. See you there.
What do you think of that?
Little movement up front, Ole Miss.
4th and 1.
Stop it quickly. See the right guard checked out of the game there. You got a new right guard, Hudson, in the game here on 4th and short.
4th down and 1 from the 39 of Mississippi in a shotgun formation. Handoff. Oh, quarterback keeps, and he doesn't get it. Mississippi holds. Mississippi holds. It's going to be Mississippi ball.
Well, that is, they keep talking about the job that he's done in camp, just kind of settling everybody down. Here's the quarterback's read.
You guys like that? Cool.
But here is Campbell on the outside, who's got the quarterback. Good call by DJ Durkin. Eliminate the runner by coming downhill, and then you have Campbell, the linebacker, right there to account for the quarterback, Cunningham, and keep him short of the first down.
6-0 Ole Miss.
I'm originally from
Here, I'll show you the other one now since we're out of timeout. I just played it, but I'll show it again.
Hi, everyone. This is Jeff from Our Dream. I just wanted to give you a quick programming update. We go live from the parks Thursday evenings at 5 p.m. Eastern with a show we call Dreaming with Our Pals. We usually have some friends with us, and it's usually a lot of fun. We also go live Saturday and Sunday morning from either a park or a resort, where we will show you around and have some fun and just giggle a little bit. So come join in and have some fun.
Let's go, Walter. After you.
Walter.
I know, right? It's the multi-flex tailgate. It can be a step, you can extend the bed, can even become a workspace.
I meant the cat.
What's so great about him? He didn't have a workspace. He's a cat.
The Chevy Silverado with the available multi-flex tailgate.
Walter, go get some firewood.
Find new adventures. Find new roads. Chevrolet.
All right, 6-0. Ball going back to Mississippi. You miss. Ole Miss, whatever you want to call them, they're getting the ball back. Nice defensive stand to start the game. We're at the last bit of commercials here.
We thank you. With DirecTV Stream, I can get live TV.
I love this Wonder Woman commercial.
Watch Serena Williams.
You guys got the special emojis for tonight too, guys.
Serena Wonder Woman.
Oh, did I not change them? I didn't change them. Son of a gun. Hold on, now I got it. Now I thought I did that.
Get your TV together with the best of
now I got to go get them.
Introducing
because that bothers me.
With no annual contract.
The Chick-fil-A kickoff on ESPN is presented by Chick-fil-A. Try the grilled chicken club sandwich today.
All right, Baker, we'll see you soon.
Driven forward.
Ole Miss royalty, the Mannings, Archie and Eli. Speed limit on campus at Ole Miss is either 18 or 10 in honor of the uniform numbers of two great quarterbacks. And guy's going to rewrite.
First down, shotgun. Almost intercepted. Whoa.
Corral as the pass batted down. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a great play that time by the veteran.
Let me fix these emojis real quick.
Defense, C.J. Avery. Man, run pass option tough against this offense.
Son of a gun.
Do you fill and make a tackle?
I apologize. I thought that was done.
For the play action throw behind you? Or do you sit back and give up the run? That time he kind of played a cat and mouse game with Corral.
Shotgun over the middle. Tip drill. Incomplete. 3rd and 10 coming up.
Looking for Hudson Wolf as tight end.
Let's draw that real quick. I mean, let's try. As hard as this is to try to get a replay in when Ole Miss has the ball, let's try to. Oh, no, I guess we're not. They're going too fast here. Sorry, apologize. But trust me, 9. Good job these last 2 plays. You can see him kind of quarterbacking this defense. But last 2 times, stepped up, and then the instincts to go up, knock the ball down in back-to-back plays. He's in control right from the
All right, those emojis are up there now for everybody.
Get a 3 and out here thanks to his 2
shotgun.
on 3rd down.
Tip drill again. Louisville plays great defense.
Good defense from Louisville again.
Ball going back to Louisville.
Dropping or putting 5.
Now you guys got those special emojis over there.
You got 3 guys.
Sorry about that. They should have been up there beforehand. I was making commercials and didn't realize I hadn't done it.
Give the Cards credit. Abdullah, nice job of reading the eyes and knocking
hit him up, hit him up. There you go. Jesse's starting to party on him.
Known as a pass rusher, they believe he's athletic enough to drop in coverage. He did there. And as all Ole Miss fans know, Corral threw 14 interceptions.
6-11 here in the first quarter.
2 games. Many of them.
Punt goes off.
Patience was going to
fair catch at the 22.
Makes the fair catch, so the Louisville defense gets a stop, and the Cardinal offense comes back on the field when you come back.
Lord, Cardinals offense coming back on the field when we get back. Too many commercials. Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're here today. Thank you for coming in. Louisville versus Ole Miss here from the studio. You like I got new Mickey up there with his pumpkin hanging out with us. So we got some good stuff here. Tonight on the show is going to be a good game. I'm glad you're here with us. Let's hit a couple things and knock them out real quick so I can get the business end of the party done, as I always try to do. Partner channel's got some great ones. Those are on the screen right there. Myers and Mouse, Diz Our Dream, Disney World Freak, Throw It Dad, Tina Marie, and Dad Builds. Yeah, I like seeing all those emojis in there. Have some fun with the members. Hit them up. Hit them up. So I thank all the partner channels. I thank all the Chaos Crusaders of our channel, especially Disney Dynamics, Magically Mad Adventures, Casey's Corner, and Zoel's World, 4 incredible channels right here on YouTube that you can find for your viewing pleasure. Christina Whitman, a realtor of choice in Florida, anywhere around Central Florida, Orlando, middle of Florida. She knows it. She's a former cast member with Disney that is now one of the top realtors with Century 21. Top in my mind, should be top of your mind. She's Christina Whitman. Tell her Pete McDevitt sent you. She'll put that gold Century 21 sold sign on your property. Clean Look, cleaning services, Manchester, New Hampshire. Cinderella's slipper never looked so good until it was put on the foot of Clean Look Cleaning Service, because they are absolutely spotless, top shine clean. 603-669-1088, 55 years of incredible service. If you want your property looking clean, well, you need Clean Look on your property. Check them out and hang out with them. All right, let's come back in here. And no, we don't want that one. Sorry, I hit the wrong one. Going too fast. I was stuck on that game from earlier. And I hit it by accident. So, welcome in. 6:04 left in the first. We're waiting for him to come back from commercial. And now the ball will be going back to the Cardinal. Next football game on the channel will be Thursday night. Thursday night when we got the NFL. You heard me. It's the start of the season. Brady, Dallas, Dak, Tampa Bay. It's going to be all in Thursday night right here on the channel. Hope that you'll come and join us for that party. Hope you're having a good night. Thank you, Jesse. Thank you all the moderators. Members having fun with their emojis. All that stuff is great. We appreciate it. We're up to 27 likes already. Got to get up to 100. It's just a deal. You've got to get to 100 to get any bit of anything. Any bit of anything from YouTube. Get a little share.
Proudly serving the entire military community. Navy Federal Credit Union. Our members.
Yeah, I'm doing some Cardinal games this season, Ace. Absolutely.
Here's a view from the
Yep.
AT&T 5G Sky Cam. And don't forget, you can check out
That division may be the best division of football right now.
live on ESPN3 and on the ESPN app.
All right, well, looks like we're going to go shotgun single eye to start this drive. What's up, Alex? Welcome in, buddy.
Seconds of game clock time to put Matt Corral back on the sideline. And it's a place Louisville would like to see a lot of him because it's about the only place in the stadium he's not dangerous. From the 22,
Handoff up the middle.
back to work.
Short gain. About 3 or 4. Great job to the moderators. You guys are really stepping up and really just crushing it. Very, very proud of the moderating team. What's up, Marky Dew? Welcome in, buddy. 5:46 in counting. Louisville with the ball.
On an offensive line as much as anybody because of the way he loves to run the football. And this is the best offensive line that he has had. He's had some individual players, but he's got 8 guys this year that can play. And tonight, they're going to have to lean on them to win that line of scrimmage.
2nd and 6. Handoff. Fake. Bootleg left. Throws it to nobody in the end, in the sideline. That was horrible.
Really good job.
The one thing about this Louisville quarterback, the minute he gets pressure, he wants to just throw it away.
He's able to get outside. He's been drilled on this all week. The Cunningham and his speed, he wants to get outside with the ability to be a threat, not just throwing the football. He'll take off in a hurry and pick up 10 yards or 8 yards for a first down. So really good job of being prepped and then executing there by the DN, Cedric Johnson.
3rd and 6, everybody. 3rd and 6.
First time Louisville had the ball deep in their own end. The quarterback drawn. 3rd and long work.
Shotgun set. Eye back.
23 yards rushing after running for over 6
Go to throw.
last year. He'll stay in the pocket here and fires.
Fires from the pocket over. He had his receiver for a first down, and he threw it over his head. 4th down.
Something to keep in mind with this offense. We keep talking about the running game, right? And the offensive line and Malik Cunningham.
Yeah, I agree, James. I think we're just a little bit behind them right now because I don't think Cincinnati's as strong, which is our number 4 team. I don't think Cincinnati's as strong as their number 4. But I think we have the best division in the AFC. That's my opinion. And I would think Kansas City's division is right behind us.
Sideline warning.
No, that's Wednesday. Today's Monday, Jess. I get a day off tomorrow to take a break. Only doing one show tomorrow.
Not a problem. Louisville's last
Miss
year,
Jessie, getting too far ahead.
So they did what all teams struggling with punting do. They go to pro kick in Australia and they found their guy.
All right, we're going to punt again. Ball will be going back to Mississippi. Ole Miss in their powder pinks, as I call them, those light blues. Fair catch called at the 37. Their own 37. Sanders with the catch. Flag on the play, surprisingly enough. Laundry is down.
Receiving team number 26. 10-yard penalty from the end of the kick. First down.
All right, just lost 10 yards that quick, Ole Miss. Saturday, Iowa State. That's a game we're doing. Number 8 Iowa. No, number 18 Iowa against number 8 Iowa State. That's surprising though. Number 8 versus number 18.
So you and I will call that game in the afternoon. And then we got the big house with Washington come fresh off a disappointing loss to Montana. You know they're going to be in a bad mood. Michigan looked really good in their opener. So Saturday night ABC, two big brands going head.
Don't feel bad. I get you sometimes. Handoff, right tackle. Nice run. Out there, 9 yards on the run. 8.5, 9. Nice run.
35-yard line. Kendrick Duncan, the transfer from Georgia Southern, that they're very high on as a safety, there to make the stop after the 9-yard pickup.
RJ hitting up the emojis. Handoff up the middle. Short gain, first down. Just barely got it.
Avery, but not before he picks up another Ole Miss first down.
Again, I'm sorry we can't show a lot of these replays because of the tempo, but boy, it's fun to watch 9 tonight. C.J. Avery in the middle of this defense.
I am doing that game, I think.
One of the more experienced players in this.
I know I'm doing USC this coming weekend, so I think it is that game.
Play action pass, RPO,
I think.
Or running the football, he's navigating his way through and making a bunch of plays.
He's a Grenada, Mississippi native too, Kirk. So you know he's enjoying the opportunity to play against his home state team tonight.
Flag on the play.
The center flinched there when Louisville moved.
False start.
False start offense.
5-yard penalty. First down.
We're going to get a replay. We're going to get a replay. Hurry, watch this. While the center, right before he snapped it, when Louisville moved, he flinched, I promise, and it's 5 yards.
I've got a story on the center, too. We'll see if we get a chance to get to it. Luck. This
Shotgun formation.
Stories. I don't know why we did that.
Cross the middle. Big first down. 50. 45. Crosses the 45. Down to the 40. Down to the 35. That is a massive
first down. Take that and rewind it back. Lil John got the beat to make your booty go.
Hey, welcome in, Orlando guy. Richard, what's up? You want to see a guy with a great voice? Knows how to do all his stuff. Richard's product on his channel, the Orlando guy, is on time money. Incomplete. Good to see you, Richard. Thanks for stopping by, buddy.
Trying to defend Jonathan Mingo.
Oh, I'm doing USC Stanford coming up this weekend. Well, I don't know when USC UCLA is.
Defense number 2. The ball be placed at the spot of the foul.
Pass interference. Called on Louisville. First down, Ole Miss.
Crew that's officiating this game tonight, so the Rebels haven't moved.
Ace thinks Louisville's going to win the game. Did you? Cool, awesome. I'm going to have to go check that out. Richard, I sent you that invite for the Christmas thing. Did you notice that I put in there if you want to do the overlay with just your, the cartoon picture or whatever, your avatar for your channel? That's fine too. Just wanted to give you the opportunity to participate. Oh, big sack by Louisville. Wow. He came flying through there. Wow.
Bring one more than they can handle, and the man that comes free comes up with a sack. Aggressive call there.
Second down and 17.
Brown on first and 10.
The last 2 years, only 3 teams in the country have had fewer sacks than Louisville, so that was a welcome negative play.
Bomb down the field. In the end zone, overthrows the guy. All right, you got plenty of time. I just want to make sure you got it. You got till November. You got plenty of time.
Chandler Jones, he's in better position there than that quick slant, obviously, where he had the pass interference. But, he's a veteran guy. He's played some safety for the Cards secondary. He's played
20 November.
They just said the most important thing is
I won't do my college stuff to lay it out, but I'll keep that game in mind, Jace. I won't lay that out for a couple weeks. Thank you, Paul, for dropping his link.
Perhaps the sense that he was just going to elevate to the starting quarterback role last year.
From the 30s, 3rd and 17. Handoff, left tackle goes nowhere. Pop.
off of Monty Montgomery, but Ely not much on the stop and maybe picked up a yard or two.
Yeah, these two backers right here, Avery, right here.
It's going to be fourth down.
They're doing a really good job. The offensive lineman many times occupied because of the movement up front, and it's freeing up 7 and 2 in the run game anyway to come up and make plays.
4th and 17.
The field goal unit onto the team, and the longer field goals tonight are going to be attempted by the freshman from Mandeville, Louisiana, Caden Costa. Got an exceptional leg. They wanted to kind of break him in slowly, but they need the 47-yard.
Hey, I thought so, Matt.
See how it goes. Costa sends it on his way.
All right, 9-0 there. Yeah, I thought so, Matt. He's in doing a draft right now. Some other draft he's involved with his team, with his baseball team. So he's doing that right now. But he saw me do it because I saw that the number 2 for the Ravens is gone now. He's on IR. So that means that guy, Williams, is going to get a lot of carries. And I was talking about it in here, and I was picking him up in my other leagues, and he was, I guess, ran in and did it. So I don't know who he dropped. I'll have to go take a look and see who he dropped.
So Louisville's defense very shaky on that opening drive, and sometimes, we talked to Brian about.
All right, 9-0. Louisville going to be getting the ball back here.
A drive or two in the game because you can't do the exact same thing in practice.
Yeah, I mentioned that on that first.
How do we have nobody in the stream? That's wrong.
You got scout team.
There we go.
Scout team huddles trying
20 people in the stream. It looks a little bit better.
Get out there, and there's Matt Corral. It's different speed, different kind of execution. But you're right. They've settled in the last 2 series.
All right, at the 1. Going to bring it out. 5, 10, 15, 17. Didn't get all the way out again.
We stopped short of the 20 as we check in with Molly.
Yeah, guys, Ole Miss defensive back Otis Reese only played in 3 games last year, but he's already showing.
Thank you. That means a lot coming from you, Richard. Because your talent skills are scary.
We need to communicate better, and Reese told
I just try to do what I can to keep everybody, keep it interesting, keep it fun. I figure if they're going to be hanging out with me for a football game, they ought to have a good time with it.
Played better when Otis got his eligibility. He transferred from Georgia. He played 25 games for the Bulldogs.
But thank you. I appreciate the compliment from you.
In his home state tonight, he wanted to have a good showing for the Rebels.
James, they're playing above their head right now, I think. Cunningham throws it in the dirt. 2nd and 10. They're saying Ole Miss is a big turnaround team, so we'll see.
As a defensive coordinator, putting in a new system with a lot of protocols and things that didn't allow a lot of defensive coordinators, but in the first year of a system.
James, did you see those commercials I did? What'd you think of them? If you saw them. They're just an overlay commercial.
It was one of the worst pass defenses they've had in school history. And so they were anxious to get back to work and get excited and get ready for 2021.
They are playing much better.
Richard and James, let me ask you both. Did you see those overlay commercials I did a few minutes ago? By chance?
As good as Ole Miss's offense was a year ago, they were equally bad. 118th in scoring defense. Remember last year, 127 teams played total yards.
Cool. That means that. Thank you, James. Trying to do some stuff.
Yeah, they gave up 38 points a game. It's the worst since 1915. They don't put that on Durkin in this defense. I think it has to do with
time is called at 3rd and 7. Whistle's blowing. What's going on?
And now they understand the scheme better. They're flying around.
Cool. Thank you, Richard. Oh, they're looking at targeting on the last play. Wow.
And our friend Bill Lamagna is here in the booth. And
well, I started with my partner channels, is what I did. Started with my partner channels. I had somebody come to me and offer me sponsorship if I could come up with a way to do commercials. So I figured I'd take my partner channels, and that is potential targeting. He hit him high. He led with his head. So I'm trying to come up with some ideas for how I could do it. That way maybe it could be something for sponsorship down the road.
The other part to that will be is that
he comes in with that.
You and me both, James. Come on. You and me both.
Dropping the head down.
You and me both. He'll be wearing it. Ace, I'll redo him in a couple minutes.
That's football. That was a great hit. What is
That was a solid hit.
Go ahead.
I don't know.
Keep his head up. Okay. That's what he's got to do. Right. And these are
Panthers placed John Miller on the virus list. I saw Tyrod Taylor's going to be the starting quarterback for the Texans.
Well, and this one here, it's protecting him. Right. He'll break his neck.
Yeah, of course.
Foul, targeting, defense number 35, 15-yard penalty, an automatic first down. Number 35 is disqualified for the remainder of the contest.
Wow.
That's a proper call, but a tough one for Robinson. Because there was not necessarily malicious intent outside of a tough football play there, but as Bill so eloquently pointed out, this is to make sure the game is as safe as possible. So he no longer has to take the walk of shame to the locker room. We're all glad of that. But Mark Robinson has done
that. Was a third down, getting Louisville off the field, and now they get a first down.
First down and 10, minute 40 left. Louisville moving the ball.
See if they can do anything with it.
First down from their own 36. Hall is the running back.
Handoff off tackle. Oh, nice tackle again. Mississippi, like James said, Mississippi's aggressive.
They are striking tonight. Is Springer a guy who's going to have a lot of big plays?
Minute 21 on the clock.
Yeah, we did the Georgia-Clemson game the other night. We didn't have, by the way, an offensive touchdown. It was a great game. It was a close game, and there were a lot of hard hits. And this game, at least early, when Ole Miss's defense has been out there, they are bringing it, especially in the back end with the backers and safeties.
Cunningham needs 8. A little pressure coming from the outside. Hall is hit immediately. And Quentin Bivens in there from his nose guard spot.
He's been really active. We keep talking about maybe some of these backers and what they're doing, but at his nose guard spot, watch how he's working through. A lot of times these guys just are eating up space, but not Bivens. Look at him. He's bouncing off of linemen, getting into that backfield. 94 is off to a great start tonight.
Malik Cunningham has hit only one of his first 5 passes.
Flag on the play. False start. Yep, absolutely. It happens.
False start. Offense. The entire offensive line.
All for getting a little anxious, so that'll be 3rd and long now.
3rd and 11 now. 21 seconds left in the first.
First 5 passes for 5 yards. But the clock is starting to roll, so Malik will have an opportunity to talk over what they'll do to start the second quarter as Ole Miss has a 9-0 lead. Robinson ejected from Ole Miss. The defenses have awakened. So Ole Miss has the lead.
That's the end of the first quarter.
Come your way from Atlanta. You're watching the Chick-fil-A kickoff game.
Gonna move the guys down, move the mascots around.
Dish makes TV.
There we go.
Prime Video. It's easy. Then click Prime Video. The app is now right there with all your live.
And we're going to a quick commercial break, so we'll go hit a couple ourselves.
They got this. Dish, streaming and live TV all in one place.
Let's see here. Trying to see some of the stuff. Let's go here. We are so proud to partner with Magic of the Mouse Radio. If you love everything about Disney movies, Disney parks, everything Disney, go over to Magic of the Mouse Radio, found online, Radio Box, Amazon, Alexa, Roku, Google, and more. We're partnered with Magic of the Mouse Radio. We don't want to miss it. You shouldn't either. Magic of the Mouse Radio. It's all your Disney love in one place.
Yo, Judgy, nice singer yesterday. Thanks, G. What's your secret, bro?
Meditation. Every night before I go to bed, in my mind, I go back to a Little League game. I wake up refreshed on game day and feel like I can absolutely crush those pitchers. I love it.
On a Spuddy network, this is what Giancarlo Stanton heard.
Every night, I go to a Little League game and crush those pitchers.
Little League. I like that.
Oh, yeah. Don't trust big swings to just any network. Go with T-Mobile, the biggest hitter in 5G.
This ain't where he's supposed to be, buddy.
I love how he picks up the kid. That always makes me laugh.
That's why so many businesses work with IBM. Nice work, everyone.
Let's see, what is that?
Where we've just lowered our auto rates.
Trying to get rid of some of this mail I got here.
And savings like
Preston's
that
got his first scrimmage tomorrow.
you everywhere. Now get new lower auto rates with Allstate. Because better protection costs a whole lot less. You're in good hands with Allstate. Click or call for a lower auto rate today.
Sarah, you said you were buying a car today.
Dad, it's 4 a.m.
Yeah, I stayed.
It is 4 a.m. with that guy.
I already used Capital One Auto Navigator. I found my car online and got pre-qualified instantly.
Online, honey. Now that can affect your credit score.
It didn't, Dad. Then I got my real rate and monthly payment. Now I just need to head to the dealership for a test
O'Connell, what's up? What's up?
Easy.
Yeah, it is.
Well, since we're both up, who wants French toast? What's in your wallet? Thanks, you ready?
Waiting for him to come back. It's 19,000 commercials.
Veggies in the window.
Barbecue guys, born to grill.
Pop, how many steaks you want?
That's a great commercial. Barbecue Guys commercial with Peyton and Eli. That's a good one.
Molly McGrath back with you from Atlanta. Second quarter about to start of our Chick-fil-A kickoff game. Ole Miss with a touchdown, missed extra point.
All right, here we go. 9-0 right now. Ole Miss. This whole game has been pretty much Ole Miss so far.
First quarter in the Lane Kiffin era, they also had a shutout quarter, just 6 shutout quarters. And a couple of them came against Vanderbilt this year. That's as well as Ole Miss has played in defense in quite a while. Cunningham.
Solid run. That's going to be a gain of 9, but it's not going to be enough for a first down. That's the problem. I don't think they'll go with it.
Watching this, and, anxious, going to be pretty happy with all the adjustments, all the effort that they put into this defense in the offseason to make them better, become a complete team. 1 quarter in, the quarterback you're facing.
Looks like they're going to punt here from midfield. They will.
And Kirk is washed. I hope he can walk it off.
Ravens just signed Mark Andrews to a 4-year extension. Yes. Now that's a post I like to see.
And Bassett is on to punt it away for Louisville.
4th and 1 on the kick coming up. Delay a game. They're just trying to move back to get better position there. He's an all-pro tight end. All right, so they are going to kick. They just took a delay of game penalty to try to get better kicking position. Vassett, the kicker, in. Andrews becomes the 3rd highest paid tight end in the NFL behind Kittle and Kelsey. I'll take it.
Springer, the defensive back, was there to make sure nothing was up, and now they're pretty certain.
What position is? Oh, Preston? He's shortstop pitcher.
And now the official stopping play again. And that will be greeted with some unrest.
Come on, refs, get it together.
Who have made the trip over.
Please reset the game clock to 14 minutes and 6 seconds. Start the clock on the snap.
And Kirk, you mentioned is Lane Kiffin sitting at home watching. For those who might just be joining us, Lane Kiffin tested positive for COVID-19 over the weekend. Tells us he's only experiencing mild symptoms. Molly McGrath talked to him just before kickoff. So he is staying home. His team 100% vaccinated. So no players missing the game tonight as a result of contact tracing or anything like that.
The kick is off and shanked a little bit. Drops and gets a Louisville bounce. Good Lord, it rolled all the way inside the 7. Wow. You got lucky there, son.
Louisville has had to try to defend, especially these backers and these RPOs.
Oh, he already has, Ace. He already has.
Because you're forced to either step up and defend the run, and if you don't, you can open up some running lanes, and if you come up, then you got to deal with these. You know, these great throws. Corral has such command of this offense, such a feel. Look at his head, up where it needs to be, finds those little
Rio, what's up?
And gets the ball in a hurry to a very talented group of receivers. Now, Coach Brown has done a good job of kind of settling in, making some adjustments. The way that opened up in the first series, it looked like Ole Miss may score on every possession, but they have.
All right, here comes Matt Corral again from his own 7. Handoff goes, big run. First down. Mississippi on the run. You can't give up first down runs every time. And 8-9 yards in every run. You're going to have a long night.
To the backer and open that up. And see now, like you said, a third back in that backfield. Good depth at receiver, good depth at running back for Ole Miss.
Ole Miss, the first drive, they took it 9.
Fakes the handoff, looks to throw. He's got time, hits a receiver in a crossing pattern out to the 45. That right there is another Mississippi.
He ran at USC and he's run his whole life. So it's a combination of the two systems that are playing out. It makes it so hard to defend.
What's up, Eric?
This offense.
Cool. Good luck. Maybe you have some money or something on it, brother. Good luck. That's true, Showtime. And Ace, very true. Handoff. Fakes it. Going to throw. I don't know who he was throwing to. Second down. That was a horrible throw.
In all of the respect and how tough it is as a play caller to Jeff Levy, like no matter where the ball goes, he's already got to play. And he said it's just kind of the Baylor way. Art Riles, Kendall Riles.
Intentional grounding is called.
Number 2 was in the pocket and threw the ball in an area where there was no player in the vicinity, and that was a receiver. Lost it down at the spot of the foul. 2nd down.
It's actually a good call looking back at that because Corral was in the pocket, and his one receiver, Sanders, who was over 13 in that direction, he was confused. It almost looked like he was either not running a complete route or almost like blocking. You can see him up at the top. Watch how he just kind of, he's the one receiver that's over there, and he's just kind of not running a route. I think that was the indicator for the official to see it and throw the flag.
I'm not a fan of that call. We get Bill on there. I think it was miscommunication.
You know, in the era that I officiated in,
I don't see it.
The quarterback the benefit of the doubt.
2nd and 16.
Turn inside versus a throw outside.
Thrown again. Dumps it on the middle. Nice pass play. Gain of 7. 8 maybe. Hits a wide receiver. 12:44 and counting right now. Corral. He's got time in the pocket. His cadence is solid, and he's finding receivers. And this up-tempo offense is fast. Dumps it off to a wide receiver again. Short gain, not enough. 4th down. 4th down. They're going to go for it?
Specifically designed for this. This is an area where you're not surprised to see him go.
First time without Lane Kiffin.
Corral, he can run. He gets the first down and gets.
Oh, he gets popped. That's going to bring a flag. He got killed. There's no doubt that's targeting.
He's a tough guy.
He is.
Wow.
What do you think of 2? Even though you're a defensive coordinator, you go up against him. He said, hardest working guy on our team. Says a lot when the defensive coordinator says that about the starting quarterback. 5 a.m. he's over there working out. He takes a big hit. There's no chance he's coming out. But good decision, by the way, on 4th down and short. Instead of forcing a ball in there. Remember the turnover issue last year when teams dropped 8? Sometimes he would try to squeeze it in.
Targeting.
Oh, yeah, that's a good call.
Number 38. The play will be under further review.
Plays under review.
Jack Fago that they got for the target.
He got pummeled.
It really almost looked like both of them got in there. 7 as well. McCollum.
Wow.
There's not going to be much doubt about that.
Yeah.
Right? And also,
when the quarterback slides, you have to let up too.
Defensive player.
That was a shot.
But I just want to say that for
He gonna be
Miss,
done
what they're looking at,
for the
not
rest of the
just
game.
big hit. Like I said, both these guys came in there, but the fact that he pulled that down to take off for the first down is huge play.
Well, here's the question though, Kirk. Is
Avery
they said 38, but I think
Montgomery
it's
hit
7
him.
Montgomery that they got the hit on.
Montgomery hit him.
It looks like Montgomery
Fago's the one who dropped his.
came in from the side, but Fago is the one that hit him head on.
But I think Avery had the contact.
But let me ask Bill this: Bill, is it possible that both could get run for targeting?
It'd be history if it happens, but it is possible. The other thing is, if replay says that the one hit that was called wasn't targeting, they can call the other one and correct the number for the targeting. So we're going to see somebody go on this.
Do you agree that it looked like 7 actually made the hit?
7 made the hit.
But 38 lowered his head.
Yes.
But 7 made the collision.
But both of them, it appears to me, both of them hit him in the head, and he's a defenseless player.
Yeah.
Wow, there could be 2 players thrown out of this.
Rick Nelson. Rick's already been busy. They've already had 1 ejection for targeting tonight. Mark Robinson, a linebacker from Ole Miss, and now we'll see who gets tagged for the targeting.
This is going to be interesting.
Here's another look at the sky cam angle.
Yes, Louisville hit Mississippi. Hit the Mississippi quarterback, to be exact.
In terms of once the slide starts in any contact whatsoever, I mean, I know we're dealing with the targeting here, but what's the rule and what's the coaching point for defensive players once a quarterback starts to slide?
Once they start to slide, if you're not already committed for the hit, you have to already be in that motion.
Here we go.
After review, personal foul, targeting, defense number 7, 15-yard penalty from the end of the run, automatic first down, and number 7 is disqualified for the remainder of the contest.
He is not happy. He is mad on the sideline.
Avery's the leader, 9. Montgomery is kind of the.
They're trying to calm him down. He is furious.
That this team feeds off of.
He's led the team in sacks the last couple of years. He's a very vocal, animated guy. That is a significant.
All right, so here's one thing I do like and respect about this gentleman that was just thrown out.
It's like OKK 11.
Number 7.
Yeah,
The team priest. There's a team pastor that travels with a lot of these teams. He was going off. Here's the handoff up the middle. Big run, gain of 8 for Mississippi. The team pastor just walked over to him as he was going ballistic and said something to him. And he looked right at the team pastor and said, okay, all right. And he calmed down and walked away. And that's pretty cool. Great to see. Great to see. There's a big run up the middle. Another first down. Down to the 6. First down, Mississippi. Great to see young men being encouraged and motivated correctly. That's awesome.
So fresh into the game, 2 plays, and all of a sudden you got to adjust to this tempo and the speed of these backs.
Corral pulls it, Matt going for the end zone.
Oh, he's dying. Corral's just running all over the place right there. Good Lord. There you have it. Touchdown, Mississippi. You know, Rio, they're not going to do that because of the years past, when all the quarterbacks got hurt and knocked out of games. Everybody changed it.
Well, Ole Miss has the offense out there after missing the initial extra point. Let's see if this changes the thinking at all, and it appears that it will, rather than go for 2 to try to get that missed point back.
If you didn't know,
all right, they're going to kick.
What kind of coach do you think he would be? It's almost like he has to be special teams coordinator. Strength coach
or special teams.
Yeah, that's the look. Yeah, that's the look. You got to have that look.
That is.
I don't know if you go study that somewhere as a GA and then you just advance to becoming a special teams, but that's the look right there. That's it. That's the
The movements, the eyes, look at it.
Big Coleman Hutzler, who is communicating the decisions of the coordinators. Lane Kiffin chose not to name anyone as acting head coach for the night. But he's sending his special teams unit out there to...
All right, he's going to kick for the extra point.
Okay, they changed the penalty. They're now taking it on the kickoff rather than this. So perhaps that was causing some of the animation.
Up there, it's good. 16. Nothing. 11:25 left in the second.
Now 16-0, and the Louisville offense needs to get going. Get going now.
One crispy Kentucky Fried Chicken sandwich for you, and a delicious crispy spicy one for whoever needs a little kick in the keister.
Showtime's got to go 5 a.m. Ooh, dude. Have a good night, buddy. Thank you for supporting. Appreciate you being back in. Bob, what's up?
Deodorant keep you fresh all day? We put Dove Men deodorant to the test with Nelson, a volunteer that puts care into everything he does.
It really protects my skin. It's comfortable and lasts a long time.
Dove Men, 48-hour freshness with triple action moisturizers.
You guys got any signal?
I've only got one bar, Dad. Anything? I think it's getting weaker.
Experience hyper performance that takes you further.
What about now?
Nope.
Anything?
I've got nothing.
Perfect. And feel what it's like to truly connect at the Lexus Golden Opportunity Sales Event. Experience amazing at your Lexus dealer.
Remember when no dream was too big?
Good game so far. 16-0. Been a lot of Mississippi, a little bit of Louisville. But we're having fun and calling a good game here. What's up, Brittany? How are you?
When you have a rock you can depend on for life, you'll be unstoppable. Like the millions of people who rely on Prudential for financial planning and investing. Who's your rock?
Welcome to college football's biggest house. It feels different tonight. This kind of setting is pretty special.
They're building up to Michigan and Washington coming up on Saturday night. Michigan not ranked. Todd B, what's up, buddy? I did like the Notre Dame last night. It was good. I am a Notre Dame fan, so that plays into it.
Get buck naked. The most comfortable underwear there is. Only at Duluth Trading.
Nothing like an underwear commercial when you least expect it.
This is how we win with TiVo Stream 4K and Sling TV. Find your favorite team on the right channel fast. Great. Hit the guide button to watch free local games on the Lowcast app. Rocco, use your voice to search games with one command. With TiVo Plus, access free football, highlights.
TiVo Plus. Never even knew there was a thing of TiVo Plus. Wonder if that's anything like Dizar Dream Plus.
What a great lineup we have this weekend, stretching into next Monday, the U.S. Open Women's.
I hope so. We're working to try to get there, Bob. We're 19 away.
Saturday night football from the Big House, Huskies and Wolverines.
19 away is last I looked. It might have, YouTube was doing a cleanup though. So we're actually at 90-78 now.
Eli Manning on ESPN2 with their alternate broadcast.
So we're now 22 away.
I joined them in one.
YouTube always does their cleanups on Monday nights. I know it's coming.
4E, I mean, you have Peyton in there throwing jabs. You got to have your head on a swivel with Peyton.
Hassan Hall.
Big play out to the 30.
A couple of times tonight, but Ole Miss has done an excellent job covering kicks. So that's
Got more whistles being blown all over the place.
So Malik Cunningham back on to the field. He's only hit one of his first 5 passes. He is their leading rusher with 33 yards on 5 carries. They haven't been able to get much else going on this offense so far. The freshman Travion Cooley is now in at running back.
Reese, like we talked about with this offense, it's all built around their running game and making the defense respect and fear the running game to set up their play action.
Replay official has stopped the game for potential targeting on the last play.
Wow, another one.
My goodness. Get her face mask up, gentlemen. That is the issue, because I know it frustrates fans sometimes when the game is slowed down, but both of the calls have been proper ones.
That's not it. I think it was a block just to the right of the ball carrier. But it was an Ole Miss player coming down, and
there you go. Yeah,
he got blocked.
So let's take another look here. Here's the block. It's that one right there.
Yeah, that's what we're looking at.
The block against Ontario Drummond. To get a number there for Drummond was the one. Actually, double number again. I think it was Keys who took the hit.
Yeah.
Now they're checking again on this one here. These referees tonight.
It is Tiberius Peterson still trying to get a clean look at that jersey number to make sure. Don't want to cast aspersions. Yeah, that looks to be it. They're taking Wild Rod Snodgrass, our on the field official in the white hat, Rick Nelson, the replay official. Okay, Bill, explain to this why this would fall into the category of targeting.
We have a player who's defenseless because it's a blindside block. The guy's coming from the inside to the out, and he can't see him coming. So he's protected.
After review, personal foul, targeting, receiving team, number 25. Half the distance to the goal from the 25-yard line, first down.
Okay, now the question is, do they get the right number?
Number's 29.
There we go, 29.
That's three people out of the game for targeting.
These guys who, hey, look, it's a safety issue, and by saying this, I'm not questioning the call at all, but they work hard to try to get to this game, and now Peterson joins Monty Montgomery being ejected from the game for targeting fouls.
And it pushes them back inside the 15-yard line, and for an offense, it's still trying to kind of find a rhythm.
So it'll be first down from the 13. There's the freshman Cooley. He's got home run hitting ability. But
no gain. No gain.
There is a flag in the backfield. DeAndre Prince, Chance Campbell on the stop.
Another flag.
Holding. Offense. Number 83. Half the distance to the goal. First down.
That's the tight end, Marshawn Ford.
What did that just say? Team worked out. Who? Hold on. I got to rewind something, guys.
Chance Campbell on the stop.
Team worked out Le'Veon Bell. We better not work. I don't want Le'Veon Bell on my team.
Series, and he continues to play.
Kyle, what's up, buddy?
Provide leadership with making the calls and getting people lined up and getting off of blocks.
In the 4 games, you saw Chance average 11 tackles per game. He was honorable mention All Big Ten linebacker. Cunningham's getting a little pressure.
Oh, he got popped as he threw it. 2nd and 16. Big pressure by Mississippi.
And then now this time we're going to watch him. He's going to spy.
Wow.
Always have a spy on Cunningham because he's a lot of times going to pull it down. And again, he's just his presence there. You get the
wow, we're 8 likes to 50 already. Good job, guys. We'll try to get to 100 by halftime.
I'm just mesmerized. This is a defense that could not do anything right last year.
That's funny, Anthony.
Game, 519 yards per game, 312 through the air. And so far, man, they have looked.
Kayla.
Durkin's got to be fired up
There.
for the way these guys are playing.
Evan, what's up? 2nd down and 16. Hold on.
Defensive coordinator for Jim Harbaugh.
Shotgun, snap, handoff. Off tackle right, goes nowhere. He's hit for a loss. I switched that reservation over to the Beauty of the Bell and Beast thing.
2 in a row.
Right.
How about Tisdale taking on a double team and getting off it? And there's Campbell again. Kind of a cool angle here. Look at him take that double team on Campbell.
Great defense by Mississippi.
Off of that double team. So the running game, null and void. And if you blow up the Louisville running game, you're putting Cunningham and any quarterback for that matters, but especially this offense, just not made to have that running game taken away from him.
With 1 3rd down conversion tonight, the Cardinals need
3rd and 18. They need a prayer. Dumps it off underneath to the back. Comes out, gets a couple yards, out to the 12, just gets him some punting room.
Finley's there to stop him, and it'll be 4th down.
One of the things they've tinkered with this year for Ole Miss.
All right, Evan, I appreciate you, buddy.
Durkin worked with John Haycock at Iowa State, and if you're a college football fan, you should be listening to the name John Haycock, Iowa State defensive coordinator. There are a ton of coaches over the last 4 years, that have gone to Ames, studied his package where they have 3 down linemen, 2 backers, 6 defensive backs to get more speed on the field, and it gives you more versatility, and that's something that Ole Miss is definitely mixing into their package, not just tonight, but I think you'll see that all year.
Here's the punt. No pressure. They're on a return format.
Braylon Sanders calling.
Ball all the way out to the, taking it to 44, their own 44. That'll be a takes a touchback catch. It's going to be Ole Miss ball. We got to switch it over to him. We got it. Ole Miss ball. We come back 9:21 left in the first half. 21 watching right now. Thank you very much. 45 likes on the board. Appreciate you on that.
No one can hide forever when the whole world's looking. Why? The Last Man. Streaming September 13th. Exclusively FX on Hulu.
Interesting.
Aflac policyholders have been paid $37 billion directly. That's a lot of money.
5 more to 50. Jesse's got her Hulk smash out.
Look, they're paying out billions of dollars to help cover unexpected medical expenses. What's the difference?
Coach Prime, what? No smoke machine?
Looks like Aflac is ready to prime time. Hey, coach, what do I need to do to get one of those jackets?
What side of your ball are you on tonight? Louisville or Ole Miss? That's the question.
Today we're in Carolina Beach, making a twisted tea drop. Surprising, real twisted tea.
I remember that song, Dynamite, TNT. Haven't heard that for a while.
Get your own twisted tea drop. Keep it twisted.
Fansville is back, and everything has changed.
That actually might be a good good song to use for a sack.
I want to be in a commercial. Will you make me the
Or a fumble, maybe. I don't know what to say. Maybe change it around a little bit, keep it fresh.
No, that's what you decided.
They don't even have football.
The big day is finally upon. Question is, will Jay and Natalie cross the goal line as one? The transfer portal. The legends are true.
Let's go with the commercials. We're ready already.
When your family gathers around a shakaroni from Papa John's, you're sharing more than
shakaroni.
Pepperoni. You're sharing scholarships, meals, and laughter. Because $1 from every shakaroni goes to charity. That's pizza with a purpose.
So ashamed to overpay for this used car, I've decided to go undercover. Guess you picked the wrong used car sign.
Remember, if you don't see me,
Some of these commercials nowadays are so stupid. You get some great ones.
to overpay on his used car again. Oh, hey, Beth, how we feeling? Good. Yep.
And then you get some really bad ones.
Shop millions of great deals, all with a free Carfax report. Only at the all-new Carfax.com.
The lives of our Peach Bowl family were changed forever. 6-year-old Anna Charles Hollis, the daughter of Benji Hollis, our vice president of sales, was diagnosed with leukemia. Today we're announcing a significant gift that will take this fight right to childhood cancer. $20 million for the Peach Bowl Legacy Fund to honor her and to celebrate her life.
Anna Charles fought valiantly after a 5-month fight. She succumbed to leukemia. Presently, the Legacy Fund established is sponsoring 5 ongoing clinical trials to fight a variety of childhood cancers. Now, thoughts with everyone who continues to battle that dreaded disease.
Big run on first down for nothing. He went east to west. Second down. Man, they are flying through their thing. Yeah, tomorrow, Dodgers game. That's right, Jess.
Yeah, you can see all the different signals and how quickly they get things signaled in. Right now, you got two running backs from Ole Miss in the lineup together. Nice little wrinkle here with Parrish and Ely. 25 that time. They kind of have him lined up there at a slot. Just get him the ball and try to get him the ball in space.
Well, this is third and 8. You see all the signs again. Ole Miss's 2 touchdown drives have been 94 and 93 yards. And Louisville threatening to get a 3 and out. The Rebels had good field position to start, and it's going to be 3rd and 13 now.
Start. Offense, number 54, 5-yard penalty, 3rd down.
And it's Caleb Warren, a sophomore from Louisville, Mississippi, where they pronounce the S.
Left guard just raises up.
And tried to freeze. No, maybe they didn't see it. Right. Parrish still in the game. See if Corral can convert on 3rd down. Plenty of time.
Corral's going to take off on 3rd down, try to run for it. Out to the 50, but he's going to be short by about 3 yards.
It's going to be short, but here comes a flag in at the end.
Oh, God, another flag. What is up with these officials? Paul's out of here. All right, Paul. Thank you for being here, bud, and all your support. Looking forward to dinner down at Disney, buddy.
You know, Lane Kiffin said
it's going to be a blast.
Hurt us last year. He threw a lot of picks against that look. A couple times tonight, we're seeing the answer is don't be afraid. You're a great athlete. Use your feet, especially on 3rd down.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, offense, number 64, 15-yard penalty. The down counts. It's 4th down.
Well, they're punting now for sure.
Well, Broker, he can't clean up the pile anymore, and he does. Broker's their best offensive lineman. He's an Outland watch list guy. It's a little bit overly exuberant there.
Could you ever clean up the pile like that?
I think back in the day, Bill and those guys would let it go every now and then.
You're on the Big Ten out there. They clean the pile out like that?
It was a different era, different mentality. But for a long time now, that's a foul.
I see Bill in those instant classic games all the time, ESPNU. He's got his hat up high. Well, you had some big games back in the day, my man.
Yes, sir.
You did.
Good place to hang out.
Yeah. Big bowl games, too.
A lot of piles being cleaned up in all those games, too, I noticed.
There's the punt.
He was very strict. A much-needed stop for the Louisville defense. Braden Smith fielded the punt to keep it from rolling anymore, but didn't have anywhere to go. Ravens and Raiders start our Monday Night Football season, 8 o'clock Eastern Time. ABC, ESPN, ESPN2. Austin Deportes, we've mentioned. Eli and Peyton Manning, the alternate broadcast on ESPN2. That all gets cranked up. What'll be a terrific weekend on the variety of platforms.
Do you have an NFL team you like? You kind of like watching the guys in college go to the NFL play?
That's where I am now.
Yeah.
When I was a kid.
Dr. Jesus, what's up? What's up?
Saints fan because Archie Manning was my favorite player.
8 minutes left. 16-0. Louisville needs to get on the board. Going deep down the middle. Intercepted, picked off. Coming back the other way, 45. At the 40. Down at the 35. Ole Miss ball. Oh, we got flags again?
It's a holding call on Louisville on Brown, 56. So this play will hold up, but a late throw over the middle and an easy interception.
Was an easy interception.
For Prince.
Holding. Offense.
Declined.
56. The penalties declined. The results of the play. First down, Ole Miss.
Real quick, I think what he saw is Prince is up tight, and then he drops back. And I don't think he expected him to drop back as far as he did. He gets in that throwing lane. Anytime you're laid over the middle like that, that is a no-no, and it sets it up easy for a safety with his eyes on the football. Again, I keep going back to it. This is the same Ole Miss defense that couldn't do anything right against the pass, playing very well tonight.
Well, as Corral brings his offense out here, we'll tell you a story about the man who has responsible for that turnover in just a second. Great field position. See if Corral tries to strike quickly. He's got Mingo on the outside, and Mingo's inside.
Mingo's down inside. They're going to count it. He's out at the 1. Nice play. Wow.
Reese, look how
hey, Happy. How are you?
Is right here. He completely loses his eyes on Drummond, who's a big, thick receiver at 220 pounds, but that inside leverage, Mingo's able to get outside and show some pretty good speed for a big man down the sideline, but the corner out of position there.
Properly marked by the official. You saw his foot go out of bounds. Terrific shot from our pylon cam. Prince wearing the jewelry of a king after that interception. Let's see if we got out of bounds a little earlier.
I think Louisville thought he might have stepped out of bounds around the 15-yard line, but it's like they're moving forward.
First and goal.
Not under review.
Yeah, from that angle, it didn't appear so. Corral snap to give. Connor is met in the backfield. Corral will try to help push him forward, but a good, sturdy presence from the Louisville defensive front keeps Connor from getting into the end zone.
Okay, Kay. I'm trying to figure out how we're going to get this Prince story in because you were just right there and the big play.
That happens with these story about it.
We're going to get it.
You're going to love it.
I can't wait to hear
it. It is a remarkable story of a young man figuring things out largely on his own as Connor goes plowing.
Connor up the middle. Touchdown, Mississippi.
At this point in the game, and you're going to get against this offense. You're going to give up plays. You're going to give up points. It's just part of it. You either got to possess the ball and keep the ball away from them, or you got to score with them.
So Connor scores the extra point about to be attempted. So let me tell you about Prince, Kirk. He was part of the recruiting class, scholarship player.
Extra point is good. 23-0.
Got tired of everything, sort of disappeared.
This game is all Ole Miss right now.
They told him after he spent a year in community college in Northeast
all
Mississippi,
Ole Miss.
they said, you can come back as a walk-on. Back as a walk-on, big pick on Labor Day night, leading to the Ole Miss touchdown.
Brutal out here.
We're watching football. We're watching Mississippi and Louisville. Hey, we hit 50 likes. That's good stuff.
And there you have it. Whoa. Wireless on the
I got to put some baseball games on the board on the upcoming streams. Got to build them up. Got to get that done. Got to do week 5 or week 4 of college and pick those out and get them out there on the screen. So we can get all the way through September into October. Where are we at right now?
That's because you all have Xfinity Mobile with your internet. It's wireless so good, it keeps one up.
We are into the end of September on college football.
Pizza Hut's Detroit-style pizza is back. Same crispy crust, cheese all the way to the edge, and the sauce still on top. Okay, now I'm hungry. The Detroit-style pizza. Create your own and pick from 3 signature recipes.
9:25. All right, I got some organizing to do. Maybe I'll work on that later tonight. Thank you for coming in, Resort Hopper 1.
Yeah, sure is.
Jake from State Farm?
We're at a commercial break right now. Louisville chasing a big number. We just got 7:12 left in the half. Louisville hasn't put up a point yet.
Suddenly his body turns into
That's trouble. That's trouble.
This stuff is
Chris?
like a good neighbor.
State Farm is there.
The Marvel Cinematic Universe is expanding. And the whole world is talking. What did you expect? New teams.
It's expanding.
Nice tricks.
New heroes. And some mischief is about to drop. Glorious. greatest stories don't have to end. The Marvel stories continue only on Disney Plus.
You're not a Louisville fan, huh?
Yes. So welcome home.
Well, it's fitting because Ole Miss is smoking them right now, 23-0.
23-0. It's crazy.
Second quarter, and Louisville desperately needs to get something going on offense, or a long kick return from Hall would help. Powder Blues feeling it across the way, and why not?
Here's the kick. Taken at the 7, 10, 15, 20. Out to the 23.
Kickoff team once again.
This Ole Miss defense we keep talking about.
Out to the 23. Mississippi's been all over the place tonight.
Such an emphasis on being better, taking pride. They were very upset. They made some changes. They had some transfer players in, most notably 44 Chance Campbell. He's been all over the place tonight. Anytime Louisville is trying to run the ball, which is a big part of where their offense starts, he's been there to make plays. And then last possession, thrown it late over the middle.
Got to try to do something. Come on. We'll see Louisville do something. Let's go. I don't like blowout games.
Comes up with that interception to set up their last touchdown and put them up 23.
Trips left. Goes left. Throws it over the receiver's head.
He overshoots forward. Campbell was the guy applying the pressure.
Campbell came right up the middle. Listen, yeah, 519 yards a game. The passing yards. Like I said,
Wow, last year Mississippi's defense was horrible. Not showing that tonight. Showing a much better Mississippi defense tonight, that's for sure.
Getting into obvious passing situations, which is exactly what DJ Durkin wanted. You get this offense with this, still trying to find receivers and a quarterback that's not comfortable with being behind. That's a problem. Look at the running game though. There's nowhere to go.
Nowhere to go. Hitting the backfield for a loss. Third down on the run.
Really strong first half.
Yeah. I mean, you're trying to run that stretch play, but
no stretch. There was no opening.
The play side is
none. No opening whatsoever.
So the only thing he could do is put his foot in the ground, try to cut back, but very gap sound for Durkin. That time it was 0. Henry stepped up, the senior.
Henry led the team in tackles a year ago. Coming back for his senior year from Vidalia, Georgia, in his home state. This time
Shotgun's going to run under pressure. He'll get maybe 3 or 4.
Take a big shot again. It's Lakia Henry over there. A little help from Otis Reese. It is fourth down coming in.
They got a punt. They're deep in their own territory. There's no way they can even think about it.
Very productive. This is unusual territory for the Louisville head coach.
Yep, they're punting. That's the guy that's got the most work tonight out of everybody is the punter.
Roll one for 53, and now clock will be stopped.
Replay official has stopped the game for potential targeting.
Oh my God.
We have already had 3.
We've already had 3 targetings tonight.
2 from Louisville, 1 from Ole Miss.
I'm about the point where I'm going to ask one of you in the chat to come to my house and target me.
That is Lakia Henry. Bill Amanye. Unfortunately, this is another crown of the helmet situation. The head is down. He's dropped it.
Yep, it's going to be targeting.
You see the runner's head turn sideways.
Oh, boy.
We're going to have another targeting ball.
Yep.
Don't you feel that this rule 5-7 years ago, whenever it really started to be emphasized, it just seems to me that the coaches have done a pretty good job overall of working in spring and in camp across the country of getting the heads up and making tackles the right way.
You know, when it first came in, I thought it was more defensive player type hits than head neck area. But it seems of late, last year, this year, we're seeing more crown of the helmet hits. So there's got to be some work done in terms of getting that head up and coming in, looking at.
I haven't seen. Here it comes.
Yeah.
Here it comes.
Just to review, personal foul, targeting defense, number 0, 15-yard penalty from the end of the run. Automatic first down. Number 0 is disqualified for the remainder of the contest.
Henry, number 0, is gone. He hit the quarterback.
Now Henry out as well, and this is, I think James Skowski had a hit like this against Justin Fields on a big
And these
stage.
guys are out for, what, one half of the next game, too?
I mean, you could say they're slowing the game down. Well, this is football. Let them hit. These are the rules. These are the rules. So you have to, if you want to change the rule, that's fine. But if it's a rule, the official's job is to follow those rules and enforce those throughout a game.
And Ashante Sistrunk.
First down and 10, Louisville.
He is checked into the game now with 2 linebackers being ejected. The way Henry reacted is almost as if he realized.
Complete over across the middle, gain of about 6. Nice play.
Jordan Watkins makes the catch, only the 3rd completion of the night for Cunningham.
You get kind of a sarcastic
3rd completion of the night for Cunningham, and we're late in the 2nd quarter. That's not good.
All right. Kind of right here, right in front of us. Maybe some positive yards.
What was the over-under in Vegas tonight for guys thrown out for targeting? We got to be over.
Not necessarily with the players, but there is some, and has been, some work has been done in terms of repairing the relationship with.
Fakes the handoff. Go run. Takes off. He dives and he's short. 3rd down and 1 coming up.
Was open about having at least a conversation with South Carolina when that job was open, and that really rankled a number of the Louisville fans. So it smoothed over very quickly if there was even an impact for the players. But fans are a little bit at Louisville as Cunningham pulls it down on 3rd down. And
He might have got it on the 2nd effort.
Taken every ounce of effort by Malik Cunningham to get a first down.
4th, Jesse, 4th. First down on the 2nd effort.
Perhaps scarred by the Bob Petrino years, by having both Bob Petrino eras. Charlie Strong left to go to Texas, a little bit sensitive when coaches start looking around. The Satterfield has emphasized that he's committed to Louisville. Players certainly believe that. So that seems to have gone by the wayside.
Shotgun. Look at the throw. Nobody's open. Go to scramble. He barely gets back to the line of scrimmage, even if he did. I don't know if he did.
He tried to turn the corner and couldn't. Lose a couple.
Rushing 3, spying with 44 that time, Chance Campbell. Everybody else in zone with their eyes on the quarterback. Nowhere to go with the ball. And eventually, he's just got to pull it down and try to get something out of it. He ends up losing a yard or 2.
Hassan Hall is in for Louisville.
Wheel route. Backward pass. Back to the quarterback. He's got it. Little trickery. Gets out 8 yards on the play.
From being a big play, Braden Smith was the one who threw it, and Jalen Jones made the stop.
Jalen Jones made a nice defensive play there for Mississippi. 3rd down coming up.
Offensive lineman working down that left sideline with a dynamic ball carrier in the quarterback, Malik Cunningham. And if 31 doesn't somehow get around the block and make that play, there's a good chance that Louisville may have their first touchdown of the night.
3rd down and 3 from the 42.
Earlier in this drive, now just hoping for a standard conversion. Cunningham throws, and it was
Almost picked off.
Intercepted. Finley had his hands on it and couldn't hold it.
He telegraphed this, and Finley
Almost picked off.
reading his eyes. But watch the quarterback, watch his head here, watch him look and kind of stare it down. It allows Finley to jump it, get in front of it. Surprised he didn't come up with that interception.
Inside 3 minutes to play here in the first half. 4th down. Louisville hoping to get something on the board. Needing to pick up this first down in Ole Miss territory and keep Matt Corral from coming back on the field already with a huge lead. Louisville's tried it once on 4th down and 9, got stuffed. Play clock winding down, so charge timeout. Louisville will use their
Timeout, Louisville.
Of the half, and they'll try to convert on 4th down when you come back for the final 2:58 of the first half.
out my real rate.
All right, 23-0. 2 minutes left. Louisville trying to get on the board here.
It is.
We're at a commercial break still.
Who wants French toast? What's in your wallet?
Finally, another wide receiver in the house. So, you ready to learn how the Heisman's do it?
Can't wait. Once at 8, then again at 6.
Hi. Did one of you gentlemen use Nissan at home to order 40 Pathfinders?
Baker said it's another Heisman thing. I didn't think you'd believe me.
Here are your keys, sir.
I'm Matt Berry, coming up with the Sling TV halftime report. Former Ole Miss quarterback Eli Manning joins us to talk about life and retirement. Plus a big blow for Michigan's offense, and UConn is out with Randy Edsall. Jesse Palmer, Joey Galloway join me coming up. I promise, gentlemen, there will be no targeting during the Sling TV halftime report.
Well, keep Joey under wraps there.
I wouldn't count on it if Galloway's out there. I've never seen anything like this. 4 targeting ejections in a game, 3 in the second quarter, and all justified. Yeah, 3 in the second quarter, 4 in the game.
Down here.
First down. Nice play. Nice hustle. Cunningham took off and ran it.
Really needs to get a touchdown here for
Down play. Malik Cunningham doing everything he can to try to keep his team in his football game. Tremendous effort here. Nothing there. There's the pressure. Does a good job right there, because that's the guy who's been giving him a headache all night, Chance Campbell. But he has a stiff arm, then the speed to be able to get just enough for that first down. Nice play by 3.
The best drive since Louisville's opening drive was stopped on a 4th down. In the 11th play, they've gone 50 yards. Cunningham going to get it out.
Fast pass outside, short gain, 2 yards.
Needs to be careful not to get unnecessary roughness there. Let go wisely.
Kind of keep waiting to see who's the next playmaker in this offense on the perimeter. Who's the next guy? Tutu Atwell was so good in this offense the last couple years. He's gone. He's in the NFL. Fitzpatrick was outstanding. He's not here. Who's going to be the next guy? Somebody's got to make some plays for this offense out on the edge.
Those two had 89 catches, nearly 1,500 yards.
Short run again. Gets around a tackle. Gets down to the 22. It's going to be 3rd and about 2. Louisville starting to move the ball a little bit.
As well by Bentley and Chandler. Finally give them a chance to work together, and watch this. Hall on this outside stretch play. This is it. This is how you run the outside stretch. You just kind of work, find the crease, put your foot in the ground on that 5th step, and then get north and south. That's exactly what he was able to do.
3rd down again for Louisville. 2 of 8 on 3rd down. Converted a 4th down to keep this drive alive. 2 plays to go. Down in the flat. Ole Miss.
Oh, he's short. It's going to be 4th and 1.
Flying to the football. They're getting off of blocks. It's just, again, defense, which we missed in 2020 because of COVID and some of the restrictions and mandates. We didn't see defenses playing with this kind of passion, this kind of effort, this kind of togetherness. Ole Miss is an example of a defense.
4th and 2. Louisville's going to go for it.
4th down, another one on this drive. Louisville in near desperation mode in the final minute of the first half to get something on the board. Cunningham pitched it quickly.
Oh, the pitch, he fumbles it. Oh, my God. If he just catches the football, it's a 1st down, Louisville. Instead, it's turning over. It's going to be Mississippi ball. Wow.
Cunningham wanted man-to-man, crash him, and then you just pitch it out to the outside. It's exactly it's perfect. You have an alley, you've got speed in the back, and Hall got so excited he started to look up where he wanted to run and did not secure the football. Exactly. Could not have been any better for the play call and design against the defense Durkin went with there on 4th down. And they just can't execute. 44 seconds is an eternity for this offense.
And you got 75 yards to go. Let's watch Corral go to work.
Send me the difference. It's only like $6.
1st
comma, and you can have all 5.
Corral will try to make him pay.
Is that a completion? He looked like he bobbled it. They're calling it a completion for Mississippi, trying to move the ball just short of midfield. Throws it over the corner. Wow, he held that with one hand. Corral, look at his throw. He's going to run. Got a big hole at the middle. Going to run for 8. He's down at the 45. What?
Boy, that is a big-time catch.
Wow, that was amazing, that last catch.
Right on the nose, too, and it didn't move.
How about the throw? He went right over top of the corner, Clark, and got that in there.
There's not a throw that he can't make. The talent has never been in question. It's been on display, Molly.
Guys, Matt Corral has been the emotional leader on the sideline without his head coach, Lane Kiffin, here. He went up to his offensive line. He said, keep pushing the ball down their throats. Keep doing your job. He then went straight to his wide receivers and said, if we keep pushing the ball and keep up the tempo, your shots will come. I promise you. So he's showing a lot of maturity and a lot of leadership without Lane Kiffin here.
You know, Molly, what I love is what we're seeing right now is the maturity. And then every drive, our camera's been watching him. We go to break. And I think this is just a leadership in him. He's talking to his offensive line constantly. And, you know, I think with the experience, the good and the bad experience that he had a year ago, I think these players look at him essentially like a coach, you know, because of the work that he puts in and the experience that he has and the command of this offense.
Led the nation in total offense a year ago. But that growth that Molly was talking about.
Shotgun, empty backfield. Here we go.
That's been the one thing. He is.
Dumps it off. He's got the back on a wide throw. First down at about the 38 of Louisville. 21 seconds on the clock.
Feels like Louisville's just holding on here, right? Just holding on, trying not to let one of those seam routes hit him. Vertical seam.
Corral wants that seam, but wisely.
Oh, incomplete.
Pass whistle goes incomplete. 16 seconds.
He was throwing on a short dump pass to the running back, but it didn't work.
Drop the ball and kill the clock. For the first time I can remember, John Rice Plumlee, the former quarterback, 10, is on the right slot. He's moved to receiver now, permanently moved in the bowl game last year. What a great athlete, based on a baseball team.
Shotgun, looking deep. Zips one down to the 29. First down again, Mississippi. 10 seconds on the clock. They're going to use their second timeout.
So you got 10 seconds here. Probably time for a shot to the end zone if they want it. They're on the 27, and there's still an opportunity to kick a field goal and add a little bit more to this dominant first half. And the 2 long drives you expect. The defense, I was willing to accept that it would be improved. But this has been really impressive against a talented offensive team.
And that's the thing, I think Louisville has a chance to have a pretty good offense this year, and a quarterback that can make plays with his feet and with his arm, and they've not been able to do that. And I think you're right. I think it's DJ Durkin, the new defensive package where they're playing with 3 down line, 2 backers, and 6 defensive backs. That Iowa State John Haycock approach that a lot of defenses are implementing. Lane Kiffin told me today, he goes, I'm trying to suggest to Coach Durkin to putting in defenses that give me a hard time. And that's a big part of the reason they went to that look.
They've helped Louisville under 3 yards of play, averaging better than 7.5 themselves.
Throws it short. Get out of bounds, dummy.
For the boundary, and he does. And clock stops with
4 seconds on the clock.
Such a good job. I mean,
First and goal at the 5. What do? Do you try to throw one to the end zone, take a shot, 4 seconds? Or do you just kick it and take the 3?
That are favorable to them. And these guys
well, they just took their last time out, so whatever they're doing, it'll be the last play.
Clear out the corner, then you put the inside receiver back outside there. Now 2 has about a 5 to 7 yard cushion, and you know it's really.
They're going to kick the field goal.
Offense to defend.
That's a smart move. Take the points.
13 of 20 in the first half, 252 yards. Touchdowns have come on the ground. No touchdown passes yet. And now Ole Miss is going to send out the field goal unit and try put the finishing touches on what has been a complete first half for the Rebels. The freshman.
Yeah, it's been all Mississippi.
first collegiate field goal from 47 yards out. A much shorter attempt this time.
They wouldn't try anything crazy here, would they? Just
No, we're going to take the points. Why would they try to do that?
take the points.
I think so. A 22-yard attempt. Freshman a little confidence. A little more after he hit the
Louisville has
47-yarder.
10 players out there.
I don't think he got it. Oh, they're saying he did. Wow, I didn't think they did.
Clap your hands!
26-0.
2016 was
We're heading into halftime. So we'll be back for full coverage. Just a couple minutes.
To the studio for the Sling TV halftime report. Pat Barry, Joey Galloway, and Jesse Palmer. Pat?
Grayson Harvey, thank you so much. Matt, Jesse, and Joey back with the Sling TV halftime report. Gentlemen, when we were playing football and we weren't having penalties throughout the first half, we saw some pretty good defense out of Ole Miss. You said in the pregame show that just be above average. This is a good team.
Just have a pulse. And finally, that's what it looks like in this first half. Last year, this defense couldn't tackle. They were coverage busts. They weren't playing with great effort. DJ Durkin has 11 guys playing as one on a zone read here on 4th and 1. They've got the running back accounted for it. They get Malik Cunningham on the ground. Look at the effort, passion, exploding through the ball carrier. They're playing with physicality and stopping the run. They're setting up obvious pass situations. They've been creative the way that they're spying the quarterback. I'm telling you, they play like this, they can win 9 games.
The real reason why they win is Matt Corral and this offense hitting Pearson. They flash the pass. It's tough on these linebackers. They don't know whether to come up, stay back. They come up, they hit Drummond behind. Big chunk plays. They scored 26 points. They're well over 300 yards of total offense in this game because they're keeping the defense off balance. They don't know what to do on these plays. They come up. They're worried about the run. They hit Rodgers, the tight end, for a game. Matt Corral, 250 yards passing. He's been really good.
He looks the part as advertised, but the biggest question coming, what do you think Lane's doing right now?
Same thing we're doing.
Watching
Talking
ball?
about football.
Not tweeting about it? I love it. Mike, you have to get better. Still ahead of the Sling TV halftime report. Ole Miss had a quarterback back in the day named Eli. And he joins us coming up to talk life and retirement in the Sling TV halftime report.
This halftime report is presented by Sling TV. Replace cable with affordable live TV with Sling.
When someone says comfort sandwich, the first thing you should think of is Arby's prime rib cheesesteak. The second thing you think of is all those fixins melting and mingling in Arby's prime rib cheesesteak. The third thing you think of is how you might work Arby's prime rib cheesesteak into your schedule today. And the last thing you think of is Arby's prime rib cheesesteak. Arby's, we have the meats.
Okay, Sabrina, I see you. Where do you want this at, Chris? Wait, what?
Is this one of your State Farm commercials?
Yeah, sure is.
Jake from State Farm?
Did they not send you all the scripts? No. Chris smiles and says, wow, I love State Farm. Surprisingly great rates. And suddenly Chris and Sabrina turn into life-size cardboard cutouts.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
It's time we all get back to more. More one-of-a-kind Saturdays. More over-the-top tailgating. More rockin', jam-packed stadiums. More of what makes the mighty SEC so much more. Team up with the SEC. Learn more about the COVID-19 vaccination by going to getvaccineanswers.org. The SEC backs the vax.
With a Honda in your garage, every summer adventure leads to another. Get an incredible summer offer on a new Honda, only at the Honda Summer Sales Event.
Ready, set, go. This is the first day of my life.
Swear I was born right in the doorway. And I don't know where I am, I don't know where I've been, but I know where I want to go. And you said, this is the first day of my life.
You're watching the Sling TV Halftime Report.
Eli Manning was running that Ole Miss offense from 2000 to 2004, setting or tying 45 single-season records in Oxford, 81 touchdown passes, over 10,000 yards passing, and probably like many, a Friday night or two in the square or a post-game party in the Grove, Eli Manning was great when playing for the Ole Miss Rebels. So on Ole Miss Monday, we welcome in Eli Manning, kind enough to make time for us tonight. Eli, out of the gate, true or false, you were supposed to be on another interview today with Peyton, and you completely forgot about it and were late.
Yeah, there was definitely some truth to that. So I didn't think anybody was allowed to work on Mondays. I just thought that was kind of the deal. It's Labor Day, and you know, can't do interviews today. But I knew I was a little late for Peyton, but I was not going to be late. My buddy Jesse Palmer, you know, former teammate. You're never late for a teammate.
That's right. Always count on a friend.
Here's the thing. Now we're going to have to hear about that for the rest of the season and Palmer and the reason you weren't on time. I want to get to your TV show. We know there's Peyton's Places, NFL, a lot of fun there. But now you've got your own show, ESPN Plus, Eli's Places. Tell us about how that came about.
You know, just kind of following Peyton's lead a little bit. You know, what he did with Peyton's Places in the NFL and, you know, doing some spin-offs. And so he approached me about doing college football. So it's been, you know, it's a lot of fun. Been traveling all over the country and been to some great college towns, talked to some legends in the college football world. And so it's been a fun journey.
In terms of your college experience, does that come with you being a veteran hanging out at the Square when you were at Ole Miss? Is that where you got really that taste for the college experience?
You know, I wish I could have been a super senior. I would have taken that 6th year of college and done it one more time. I stayed 5. I redshirted. I was trying to get an extra red shirt in there somewhere, but it just wasn't allowed. I had to come out and go to the NFL and play.
So, Eli, you mentioned that you wished you would have stayed in school an extra year, been a super senior. I do, too, because I would have got more playing time back in 2004. Would have been great. I got a question for you. I know being your former teammate, you're a guy that loves to try new things. You love challenges, and I'm watching the trailer for the show. I saw you get pushed through a fence by Jon Stewart dressed as a pirate, and I saw you get whipped around a lake by Nick Saban, just dummied around a lake. What else are we going to see you doing? What sorts of adventures you have coming up on this show? What other cast of characters are we going to see?
Yeah, we got go down the Baton Rouge and interview Ed Orgeron, kind of do like I'm being recruited. I wanted to feel what it was like to be recruited by Coach Orgeron. I'm wearing my letter jacket. I think I'm the only person that can understand him. I'm a Bayou boy down in Louisiana, so I didn't need subtitles. I understand. We speak the same language a little bit, and so enjoyed that. Went down to Oklahoma. And Barry Switzer, talked to your former coach Jesse and Coach Spurrier. He was teaching me how to do some hat, throwing the visor and at the refs, and so you'll have to keep watching though.
Eli, finally, Eli's Places, Peyton's Places. You guys are going to collide on Monday Night Football this year on ESPN2. What can you tell us about that?
Yeah, I'm excited. We got the first game a week from today. I just hope Peyton lets me talk a little bit during the show. During all the rehearsals, he does all the talking. I'm just trying to find some time. So, it's going to be me interrupting him a lot just to try to get a word in, and then everything I say he disagrees with and doesn't believe it. You know what I'm saying? So it's been a lot of fun for him, and it'll be great. I haven't watched a football game with my brother in probably 25 years, and so I'm looking forward to it. It'll be a lot of fun and kind of see what it's like to watch a football game with Peyton and I as you sit on the couch and enjoy the game.
Can't wait for that. Can't wait for more Eli's Places. Eli Manning joining us here before kickoff of Louisville, Ole Miss. Eli, appreciate your time. Enjoy the game tonight.
All right, thanks, guys. A lot of fun.
Subway has so much new, it didn't fit in their last ad. Like the new turkey footlong with bacon. They start with their new hearty multigrain bread, then pile on a new deli-style turkey, then top it off with hickory smoked bacon. Time's up again? Man, that's terrible. The Eat Fresh refresh the Subway. There's too much new to fit in one.
Nothing comes between me and my music. But Subway has so much new, it didn't fit in their last ad.
Subway's got so much that's brand new. They wasted time in this ad too. So now in this track, they rap about all the meat they stack. Deli style turkey all up in your sub. Cut to the new All-American Club.
We love seeing our customers leave the store. Sure, we like seeing them come in. But when they're leaving, they're one step closer to doing what they love. That's why our seasonal savings aren't made to lure you in. Quite the opposite. Our main goal is to get you out there, doing stuff. You can also order online and get it delivered so you don't have to stop doing at all. Save more this Labor Day in-store and online at the Home Depot. The Home Depot. How doers get more done.
Thanks, you ready? Starburns up. Veggies in the window.
Barbecue guys, born to grill.
Pops, how many steaks you want?
Remember when no dream was too big? And you could fearlessly face the unknown. You still can. When you have a rock you can depend on for life, you'll be unstoppable. Like the millions of people who rely on Prudential for financial planning and investing. Who's your rock? On a memorable Fansville by Dr. Pepper.
I can't believe my boys already heading off to college. Here, in case they don't have it at Coastal U.
Thanks, Mom. Oh, yeah, I got you something, too.
Your son's state game ball. It's your most prized possession.
Yeah, I was saving it for when you went to state.
Coastal U is where I belong.
Here, catch you. No!
It was right to you.
I thought I was holding all this stuff.
That ball's like a son to me.
Dr. Pepper, the one fans deserve.
Creating a legacy takes time, takes dedication, spirit, and a greater vision. That vision starts here, at the University of Mississippi. What will you be remembered by? Your character, your contributions, your friendship. Your legacy will define who we are now and who we are becoming for our state, our students, and our future. Ole Miss, build your legacy.
Got Jesse and Joey back with you just a day after saying he would retire at the end of the season. UConn retired Randy Edsall, saying they both came to an agreement that it was best for the coach to leave the program. Now, bad news for Michigan on their offense. Ronnie Bell out for the season.
Yeah, it's bad news for Jim Harbaugh. This was their biggest weapon in the receiving core offensively with so much speed, could take the top off the defense. Also played a huge role in the return game on special teams.
And Alabama also getting bad news, losing their linebacker Christopher Allen. Nick Saban says he's going to have surgery and could miss the rest of the year.
Yeah, they looked really good against Miami, shutting down that offense. Losing a linebacker for Alabama, we'll see if they can stay healthy. Besides Allen, they'll be fine.
Also, Muhammad Ibrahim out for the season as well from Minnesota, and a brutal weekend for some of the sports best players. One of the sports best quarterbacks is showing his stuff in the first half. All Matt Corral and Ole Miss over Louisville, 26-0.
This halftime report is presented by Sling TV. Replace cable with affordable live TV with Sling.
There's Mommy.
No.
Seriously, you're not going to go back in, bro. Talking.
You beat teams like this all season long. Let's go.
Okay, so turn left. Take this right. Now pull into that parking space. Now put the car in park. Great, thanks so much. It's my lunch break.
You know you want that smoky, tangy, sweet, and spicy sauced and tossed Wingstop where flavor gets its wings.
No ink? I need you to print. I need you. Please don't do this. I love you so much. I hate you. You think you're empty? I'm empty.
Do you suffer from cartridge conniptions? Be conniption-free thanks to the cartridge-free Epson EcoTech printer. A ridiculous amount of ink. Up to 2 years of ink comes in the box. The EcoTech is the perfect cure for it.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean any of that. I meant it! You're mocking me.
The Epson EcoTech. Just fill and chill.
Does anybody have more cartridges?
Available at...
Why pay over $100 a month for cable when it's half the cost for Fubo TV? Get all the channels you want, with all the entertainment you love, for the price that cable can't beat. Try free at FuboTV.com.
My hair started to thin, and I took a pharmaceutical drug that caused severe side effects such as sexual dysfunction. Nutrafol is a drug-free, natural supplement that gave me my hair, my health, and my confidence back. Get growing at Nutrafol.com.
At Home Chef, we believe a delicious meal should always fit your schedule. It might be a make it easy meal kit Monday, or a toss it in the oven Tuesday, or a what am I, a chef now Wednesday, or even a day that doesn't need a clever.
All right, coming back from halftime here.
Get $90
Tonight's game has been all Mississippi.
Also available at select stores. Home Chef.
All Mississippi tonight.
Meat simple.
So we will see how this goes here.
Tonight, following the game, won't be at 11 p.m., but he'll be on following the game. Kirk Herbstreit's going to join the show. His reaction, SVPs to week one and the overreactions. Plus,
Crazy game, week one of football, and definitely crazy tonight.
The SVP will have that and more coming up after the game. Second half on the way.
Second half coming up.
Hey, what's up, what's up? Hey, what's that? Ooh, the last hard lemonade seltzer. So crisp and refreshing.
These guys should actually
I
switch.
can see that, but who's it?
It's Mike's.
You're not going to tell me whose it is.
Hey, you using the last Mike's hard lemonade seltzer?
For this quarter.
I was just trying to tell you there's more in the fridge.
Kind of hard to do these kind of games where it's a blowout.
New Mike's Hard Lemonade Seltzer. Nobody makes lemonade like Mike's.
Coach Prime, I think you got what it takes to wear the Aflac style, charisma, and a smile. Just 21 out of 10. You know Aflac can help keep unexpected healthcare costs from ruining someone's finances. Check out this coverage. You got it, Coach. You still got it. You never lost it yet.
You see that coverage? With that wingspan, I see why you got more rings than a cell phone.
There's always room for one more.
Yeah.
Get help with expenses health insurance doesn't cover. Is an official sponsor of ESPN College Game Day.
Does your deodorant keep you fresh all day? We put Dove Men deodorant to the test with Nelson, a volunteer that puts care into everything he does.
Really protect.
Appreciate everybody coming in tonight and hanging out.
That lasts a long time. Dove Men, 48-hour freshness with triple action moisturizers.
Hey, I can tell you're a fan. Lucky for you, nothing keeps you connected like AT&T 5G.
Blowout game so far, unfortunately.
Is that fast? Oh, yeah, it's fast.
We'll see what happens with this second half.
Definitely is. What about secure? Oh, yeah, it's secure. Love it. How many of those you got? I don't know. You're very good at whatever this is. You flatter me.
It's not complicated. AT&T 5G is fast, reliable, and secure.
Say one thing for college football, they get their commercials in.
We for the best of both worlds. What we value most.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't sure, Dave. I didn't know enough about Louisville this year to know what we were going to get. I knew Mississippi had a lot of solid returns. But we'll see. We'll see if the Cardinal can come back out and try to do something here right now.
Intellectually
combination of Mississippi's defense and their ineptness. It's been up in a good game.
So to me, this is the top 1 or 2 honors I've ever achieved, and so I'm just really thankful.
Chick-fil-A kickoff game.
On ESPN, just about to start the second half. Ole Miss with a 26-0 lead on Louisville. A few moments ago, Molly McGrath talked to Ole Miss head coach Lane Kiffin.
Here we go.
Coach, your defense with that first half shutout, what impressed you most about their performance?
Well, I think how physical they were. You know, the defense we changed to is the design to keep the ball in front of us, but the safeties have to be physical tacklers like they have been. We just need this Big Ten officiating crew to teach us how to tackle, because obviously we don't know.
Coach, what kind of maturity have you seen from your quarterback, Matt Corral, in the first half?
He's done a great job when it's not there. He's taken it to run, which is a year ago. He's forced some of those plays. So, you know, he's moved the ball well, 250 through the air at halftime. We've got to have a really good second half now and run the ball better and continue to play good defense.
You just said to me before we went on, head coaching is overrated. Are you impressed with how your team is doing without you?
I am. So I'm just going to stay here from now on. Maybe I get COVID for the whole year.
Let's hope not, Coach.
What?
All right, Molly. You guys have a good one.
Good Lord, what a comment.
I've got to confess, Lane beat me to the punch on that one. I was going to say the way they played in the first half, he might not show up the rest of the season. And Ole Miss has been fired up. His quarterback, Matt Corral, 13 of 2200.
All right, here's the kickoff. Louisville will get the ball to start the half.
Louisville gets the ball first, and the Cardinals, they've got some dynamic players on offense. Blake Cunningham's a dual threat quarterback.
Here's the kick. Taking it to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Out of bounds into Mississippi territory. Great run back. That's the way to start the second half.
Well, they needed good field position. We were talking at the break. You know, 4-possession game, you got to go some tempo yourself. They've been very methodical because they want to try to keep the ball away from Corral. That may have to change, obviously, if they are able to see what they can do with this first possession. But they've got to try to mix up. They've got to get the run game going. The problem is, you know, you need to throw, but this offense is not built to get behind by 26 and work their way back. So it's still going to be a combination of running to try to get the throw game going.
Trips left.
59-yard kickoff return.
Shotgun. Looks left. Throws middle. Complete. Down to the 25. Down to the 23. First down, Louisville.
And Ford is a player that I know that Scott Satterfield had mentioned to Molly McGrath. He needs to step up in the very first play. He gets an opportunity against zone. He says,
what's up, Neil?
Spot and makes a nice play. Cunningham keeps it himself.
There's another pass. Louisville down to the 3. Look at that. Neil comes in and Louisville explodes. Oh, we got a flag. Glad you made it home safe, bud. Holding offense. Bentley with a hold.
With what they've been doing at the front, Quentin Bivens has had a monster game, 94.
That's a shame. They'd have been first and goal at the 2.
We've talked the entire first half about Chance Campbell, 44, the transfer from Maryland. Jake Springer also playing well, the Navy transfer. Very different looking defense this year compared to a year ago. The numbers that Ole Miss put up in the first half on defense, best total defense performance since 2014, fewest passing yards since 2014.
Yeah, that'll do it, huh? I used to be that way. Trips right.
Doubled his first half passing total with that one completion to start here in the second half.
Dumps it off underneath. Spin move. Down to the 25.
Spins down to about the 25 near the original line of scrimmage. You know, we're waiting for a receiver to emerge, and we've seen the big tight end Ford, and this time Watkins. And I'm sure that that's something that Scott Satterfield and his offensive staff said, hey, we're going to have
Trips right again.
In this game, and we're going to have some receivers start to step up and make some plays, whether it's zone or man. And both these times it's been against zone, and they've sat down nicely in the soft spot in that zone. Second and 11.
Pressure. He's going to run.
Shows the ball and
down to the 20. Third down, about 7 coming.
These obvious passing downs, just sitting there staring into the eyes of Malik Campbell, spying him.
Gives you an idea, by the way, of what they think of Chance Campbell. He steps into the SEC out of the Big Ten, and he's asked to spy a really athletic quarterback. Again, that's great speed, great instincts to be able to make plays in space against him.
3rd down and 6. Mason Cunningham, Cards just 2 of 8 on 3rd down in the first half.
Back to pass. Pressure.
Running out of time, has to throw it. He was outside the tackle box. Got to pass the line of scrimmage.
Throws it away.
It'll be 4th down and 6.
4th down and 6. You're almost in a must-go situation.
They do a good job of taking this away. They're out here and they're trying to go kind of an over-under read. Look at the coverage, take everything away. Even the backside receiver, nothing open. And there's nothing he can do. They're going to try to, I guess, settle for trying to get points on the board.
What? I got to do a field goal?
You mentioned it. It's a 4-possession game, but this still leaves you, if you're successful, it leaves you down 23, which would necessitate some 2-point conversion. A 38-yard field goal attempt coming for James Turner. Turner sends it on his way.
Clap your hands!
26-3. Wow.
It's a wish list.
All right. Watch cast members do an incredible version of Fantastic from home.
It's where safe and daring seamlessly.
Oh, cool. Interesting. Yeah, I'd like to see that.
Get over delivers. It's truly the Mercedes-Benz of sports sedans. The 2021 C-Class, starting at just $48,600.
So 26-3. 12:35 left in the third.
Oh, we're doing it wrong, man. What's wrong with action figures? Nothing, except buying them without Capital One.
26-3.
What's that, Samuel?
Give you guys something to jump on here for a minute. We'll be right back. Let's go with.
Hey everyone, this is Tina from T. Marie's Plays on YouTube. On my channel, you'll find a variety of things from Disney to Harry Potter, crafting, and more. I do live streams every Wednesday at 5 p.m. Eastern Time, and I love when people pop into the chat because I built my channel on community, and I love making friends. So if you want to come hang out and have fun, come to my place. It's also yours. See you there.
I really wanted to become a nerd.
The magic is calling you to the Walt Disney World 50th Anniversary celebration, beginning October 1st.
All right, 26-3. And I'm surprised they didn't go for it on 4th down. I'm not going to lie. You kind of almost needed to, and they didn't. So
Louisville got on the board.
Louisville's going to give the ball back to Mississippi.
Now it's incumbent on.
Let's see what Ole Miss does this first set of downs.
The Ole Miss defense have
Brock Travelstead kicks off. Well, the Cardinals fair catch called for.
Fair catch called for at the 5.
They're 25.
They'll get it at the 25.
Saturday, 4:30 Eastern Time, Iowa and Iowa State. We'll see where those two are ranked when the new poll comes out tomorrow. I'm feeling Hawkeyes are going to move up. Cyclones, the top 10 team coming in. College Game Day will be there to get it started in Ames. Really looking forward to that trip and the game. It's going to be a dandy. And Washington, they're not going to have that 20 beside their name by the time they get to the Big House after losing to Montana. But Michigan,
hard to believe.
Bell looked impressive in their opening play. Yeah, I thought Iowa, a game that maybe some people a little bit off their radar, but Iowa pounded a good Indiana.
Shuttle pass for a loss. That's a big loss. Hey, Cricket, how are you?
Second half for Ole Miss. Ashton Gelate was back there. First got a little help to keep you off guard. Yeah, nice job here at getting off blocks and showing some speed here to be able to get out there. Really nowhere to go. One of the few plays we've seen Ole Miss go backwards the whole game. Loss of 8 for the talented Ole Miss running back. Now second and long. Throughout plenty of time. Fires a dart.
Oh, big completion out to the 40. Nice pass play. Crossing post pattern.
Creating a little bit of confusion where you get
What's up, Adventures by D?
Takes the linebacker with him, and then you see Ely work right behind where they cleared out with Plumlee. So you're worried about Plumlee. You take him away, you think we're good, and then right behind him comes
Handoff. Quarterback keeper on the RPO. He pulled it back out, takes off, gets a gain of about 9, first down.
You're going to have to be most concerned about. It's one thing about the tempo that's frustrating and concerning and the speed on the perimeter, but you sleep on 2 and his ability to run, and he's going to make you pay for it. What an athlete he is. I mean, he's known for the arm, but he's got great feet. Going back to the arm, John Rice Plumlee with his second catch. He's upended almost immediately after making the grab. Greedy Vance on the stop. You know, you mentioned Corral's ability to run. He had 3,300 yards passing, over 500 rushing. It's pretty select fraternity that's done that among the members. Trevor Lawrence, Jalen Hurts, Kyler Murray, Lamar Jackson. Pretty good group. Deshaun.
Wow, it's been all Mississippi.
That works.
Incomplete. 10:47. It's been all Mississippi, Cricket. They've kind of controlled the game so far.
Yeah, that's again. Remember, Plumlee's making the move from quarterback out to receiver. This blitz right here means quick side adjust, and the receiver's got to see that. There's no one there to pick him up. He's got to come off that route and be ready. This time,
Next crossing pattern is thrown into a group of guys. Nobody gets it. It's going to bring up 4th down and 6. Are they going to try to go for it?
Crowd kind of frustrated with himself on that one. Man approaching another 300-yard passing game. He's got 279. On 4th down,
Slant, complete, first down.
From Ontario Drummond. Drummond, who has a touchdown in 5 straight games.
You got to stop that.
Hasn't reached the end zone yet, but he has a 17-yard pickup.
What's up, Matt? Yeah, and Thursday night, buddy, Thursday night. First down, Mississippi, down to the 29.
But he was so soft, it made it so simple. Crowd must have looked out and saw that cushion and said, "Oh, you're just going to give me the first down? All right, we'll take it." You just announced that I think Braylon Sanders is some type of uniform violation.
Yep, it is.
Those powder blues, I'm not sure there's anything that could constitute a violation there.
Nice, Matt. That's what you got to do. Look at it from time to time. Fakes the throw, run. Gain of 7. That's how you win ball games, Matt. Knowing a little bit more than everybody else.
They think of Lane Kiffin. They think of they're going to throw on you. They do. 345 a game last year. But this team will pound you at the line of scrimmage and run, too.
Handoff up the middle. First down, Mississippi. They're down to the 15-yard line.
Rushing offense in the SEC in 2020 is Ole Miss. But if you talk to your average fan, the perception is, yeah, they run a little bit. Led the SEC in rushing. So it's a really balanced attack that Jeff Levy has here.
Shotgun formation, single back set. He's going to throw. Nope. Takes off the run. Oh, my God. Started to run, stopped at the line of scrimmage, and threw it to his running back straight ahead of him. Unbelievable play. Flag on the play.
Talking about it if he's an illegal forward pass. I mean, he was right at the 15 when he got rid of it. And those were a receiver downfield offense. That's number 51, 5-yard penalty, first down.
Take the touchdown off the board.
They could have gotten the right guard, Ben Brown. You had two guys downfield, but the timing from the quarterback, you're going to see two linemen that worked their way blocking, but right here, 15-yard line. He just baits the linebacker right here. Quarterback draw. He got rid of it in time. It's just a lineman thinking about it's going to end up being the quarterback draw because he has the option to run it depending on what that linebacker does. And the linebacker comes up, he's going to throw it. They've got to stay at about a yard or two.
All right, 1st and 15 from the 20. Handoff, right side, half yard, maybe at most.
Adds with another tackle. That's a cool play. Give the quarterback the option on a draw or the pop pass. And if the linebacker comes up, you just get rid of it. Or if he stays back, take off and run. But the guard and center that time just a little bit too far downfield.
That's what all the defensive guys will tell you is cheating because they give him 3 yards in college.
That's how they called it.
Yeah, they did. Good astute work by the officials. They're not just keeping an eye on targeting. 2nd down and 14.
Quick pitch. He's hitting the backfield.
Parrish is knocked down immediately. Good aggressive play from Jack Fagot, who now playing linebacker, moving down from safety.
You know, in a 3-4 defense, linebackers got to make tackles. And Fagot making his move to that card linebacker spot this year, kind of that hybrid. Doing a good job playing in space, getting off that block, and getting upfield. As you said, he's very physical tackle.
Shotgun, looking in the end zone. Just overthrew him. 4th and 16, going to be a field goal attempt.
Rebels will send the field goal unit out. Another look.
Waiting for Sanders to make a big play. You know, when I look at him and think about Lane Kiffin at USC, he had so many good receivers, and a lot of times that one receiver would have 85 catches, and the next closest guy would have 22. Robert Woods was that kind of guy when he was out at SC, and Lane, to me, when I look at what this guy could be this year, Brendan Sanders could be a Robert Woods type of guy for Ole Miss.
They would do it with Marquise Lee, too.
All right, 38-yard field goal attempt coming up.
Made quite a living of feeding the ball to great receivers. This is a
3 more down.
Now Dish has dedicated teams monitoring your signal 24/7.
That was a fast moving offense. I mean, just quick.
Because we know you need dependable TV. 24/7. TV you can depend on 24/7. Dish.
29-3. I don't think anybody fully predicted this as the score. I think they thought Louisville would be more in this a little bit. It's a good commercial, Peyton and Eli.
Barbecue guys, born to grill.
3 steaks you want. Sir, can I interest you in a new phone? New plan? Look at these guys trying to lure you in with a new phone just to lock you into a contract. Talk, text, 2 years. Sign right here. But if you already have a great smartphone you love, you can get truly unlimited data without the contract. It's simple. Simple Mobile. Just text to see if your phone's compatible and all for less money and no contract. Ever.
Get truly unlimited data on a nationwide 5G network for just $45 a month. Simple Mobile, out with the old, in with the simple.
29-3. And Louisville will be getting the ball back here.
Experience amazing at your Lexus dealer.
Our next football game on the channel will be Thursday night when the NFL takes flight with Thursday night football.
Life's twists and turns that it has in store. 'Cause it's the little moments where
Thank you, Cricket.
we show how much we care. And with so much to protect each day, a little goes a long way. Nationwide is on your side.
Football season's rolling. All-State bus along for the ride. Harvey, what's your All-State moment? Well, I'm going to look at this last night. The celebration moment to me is just college football being back. Tallahassee, Bill Campbell alive. We haven't seen that like that in years. And then to see Mackenzie Milton come off the bench, devastating injury. Wondered if he'd be okay after the 18 injury. Would he ever play again? And he came back, led the Noles into overtime, and then Notre Dame, 41-38, finds a way to win.
Notre Dame holds it up.
In advance. But man, I watched that game and I thought as much about Florida State as I did Notre Dame. No question, it was great.
All right, Cricket. Thank you for everything.
Mackenzie Milton back on the field.
Always appreciative of Cricket Fox. She has a Power Hour, Manhattan and Fox together. It's a good Power Hour chat talk they do. We appreciate Cricket, a valued member of our team.
Great to see after his terrific career at UCF. Louisville up in as we check in with Molly.
Well, Herbie, you said that Louisville's wide receivers.
I think Cricket is going to wrestle a kangaroo. That's why she's leaving. She'll be busy today wrestling or boxing a kangaroo. All right, 8:18 on the clock as we roll down.
It's interesting because his entire offseason, he and his quarterback coach, that's really what they worked on. Last year with a clean pocket, if everything was timed up perfectly, it's pretty accurate. But when things got a little messy, he struggled and would take off and run.
Handoff up the middle, nice run, 7-8 yards.
But based on what you
That's a nice run, Louisville.
We're watching. You know, it's one thing for us to see it. It's another thing for the head coach to be frustrated about it. Mitchell picked up about 8. You know, one thing about Malik in the offseason, and that is.
Please don't call targeting.
Player is Shy Works. You might recognize the name. He was a terrific option quarterback for Georgia Southern. Transferred to Louisville to play receiver. Thought they gave him a better chance. He was the second leading rusher in Sunbelt history among quarterbacks at over 3,000 yards rushing. Started 46 games. Georgia Southern Eagles at quarterback. More than 6,000, approaching 7,000 yards of offense. You hope that's not a serious injury for Works. Iowa and Iowa State Saturday afternoon.
I'm looking forward to Iowa State.
Michigan. Bruce Hall, Kate McNamara hoping to lead their respective teams to huge non-conference wins. Ames is going to be rocking Jack Trice Stadium. Will doubtless be full and alive. They try to take down the Hawkeyes. Something's been a bit of a thorn in the Cyclones' side over all of their history, but certainly in recent years with these terrific Iowa State teams still hoping to climb that mountain starting on Saturday. Cunningham flips it out. Catch from Josh Johnson, who's into the game. And it's a first down for Louisville. And that Iowa.
Yeah, I'll leave a message real quick, guys. Hold on. Make sure you send me the Tube Buddy notification for hitting the goal.
Game day family will be in Ames. Second time the show has made it in the home of the Cyclones. Cunningham pulls it down to Ross.
Cunningham pulls it down, gets back to the line of scrimmage.
As Dean Leonard is up to make the stop. We were there in, what, 2019?
Yeah, 2 years ago.
Space Mountain Dave or Jesse, go over and tell me Lindsay Land, Lindsey, Lindsay Land. Did she hit 1,000?
Who's that? Iowa State? Yeah, they were the highest ranking. Had the highest ranking they ever had.
Knew she was close.
Last year, after that sensational trip to the Big 12 championship.
Handoff, fakes it, throws, complete. Nice pass and play. Down into Mississippi territory. That was a nice play by Cunningham.
Bruce, a very talented guy who's still learning the intricacies of the position as a freshman.
Watch this with Campbell on the blitz. Last second, waits until he clears the backer and gets rid of the football. Really nice job. Campbell almost gets to him. That time Cunningham waited, and got the ball out.
Cunningham gets it out again. Another completion.
Another completion for 8 or 9 yards.
Johnston starting to make a few plays. 11's second catch on this drive. That time he just kind of sat down to the outside, and as you said, Cunningham got the ball out on time and put it away from the defender. Got to play, maybe take a shot downfield, second and a half a yard.
Gonna hand it off left side. Runs back to the middle. We got flags down.
Flag coming out as Mitchell rumbles down to the 25.
That's another holding call. Offensive line Chandler, 55.
Holding. Offense number 55. 10-yard penalty. Second down.
Sometimes when he's not making plays, Campbell, he gets through and watch the guard who wants to go wide, but feels 44. And he
Okay, thank you.
Just because of that penetration. And by coming back, he has to hook him to prevent him from getting into the backfield. So even when he's not making tackles, he's impacting this offense.
And Campbell, the defensive coordinator, DJ Durkin, the former head coach at Maryland, was familiar with Chance from his recruitment. Had a good career at Maryland. 4 games last year, averaged 11 tackles per game. Chance's brother's a Navy SEAL. Dad played at Penn State. They rave about his athleticism. He walked into a shoot as Johnson makes
another completion.
Shoot the preseason, was wearing slides, slipped his slides off. It was in a basketball gym. Grabbed the ball and jumped up and dunked it.
He's a really good athlete. You can see that tonight. What I've seen are the instincts to go along with the speed and the experience of playing at Maryland. He's picked up this DJ Durkin defense that you mentioned. He was familiar with parts of and aspects of it in Maryland.
Handoff goes up the middle. Short run. First down again. Another one. Moving the ball there.
Right through the nose guard on third down, showing some physicality. That's a big man that he just ran right through, a 300-pounder in K.D. Hill. And then he's not done. See the offensive lineman helping him out. That's a great job there by Louisville, showing a little bit of spunk here in the second half.
He's got 5 minutes to play in the third quarter. Would like to get one in quickly if they could. Catch by Jordan Watkins down to the 15. Need about 2.5 yards or so for the first down.
More than anything, Reese, there's just some urgency about them that we null and void absolutely didn't see it in the first half. And they're moving the ball the 2 times they've had it. They're doing a better job of mixing up the play calling. And I think they're competing a lot more at the offensive front, giving the quarterback and these backs a little bit better of a chance to compete.
Handoff, right tackle. Short gain, first down. 4:16 and counting.
He's getting a little more playing time. A couple of Ole Miss linebackers ejected for targeting in the first half.
This is where, again, with the feet and athletic ability of Cunningham, this is where you like to see him out on the outside where he's got the option to run, to throw. Puts a lot of stress on the defense down in the red zone area.
Here's Mark Robinson, one of the linebackers of Mitchell, Makia Henry, the other. 2 of the 4 players, 2 from Louisville, also ejected for targeting in the first half. Cunningham feeling
Scrambles, runs, throws it out of bounds. That was a smart play in a way. He had just gotten killed.
Williams was putting
2nd and 10.
Ole Miss has shown some signs of having a couple of explosive players on the edge to rush the passer. We've talked a lot about the way Campbell has played. Springer has been an important part along with Reese in the secondary. Totally different looking defense from the one we saw a year ago. Defensive coordinator.
Shotgun. Trips left. Hand off again, right. Runs for 2 or 3, not much. Going to be 3rd down and about 6. 3rd down and about 6.
3rd down's coming. I'm going to guess that this Quentin Bivens is going to be up for player of the game for this defense. I mean, it's sometimes hard for the fans. You watch the football, sometimes you're seeing a lot of Chance Campbell and some of the others making plays where you can see it. But 94 is doing a lot of work in the middle of this defense tonight for Ole Miss.
3rd down and 5. Hassan Hall is now in the backfield, along with Cunningham.
Remember, they went speed option.
3rd and 5.
They played man.
Single back set, tight end drop, double wide.
Just beats the play clock.
Quarterback keeper. Oh, he doesn't make it. You got to go. It's 4th and 3. You got to go. You can't not go. You're down 29-3. Welcome in, everybody. If you're new, say hello to us in the chat. Love to talk to you.
Still trying to get out there and help out with the safety Finley.
At this juncture of the game, they took points on the last drive. Can't do that again, obviously. So Louisville will try to get in the end zone, see if they can.
4th and 3. Here we go.
4th down and 3 coming.
Snap. Throws. Complete. There you go, Louisville. Finally stepping up. Mississippi roughed the passer, so they'll take that up on the kick.
Smith right here. Finley soft, and with an outside receiver and a defensive back, easy to get outside.
Wow.
And not enough time for Finley to catch up. A good call there by Scott Satterfield, and Louisville gets their first touchdown of the night and the season.
The extra point coming to cut it to 19, and with that penalty that's going to be enforced on the kickoff.
Up and good. So it's going to be 29-10. 2:41 in the 3rd. Louisville must have another quick stop and a score to try to make anything by the 4th quarter here. 29-10 with 1:58 left in the 3rd quarter. And we'll be right back. Return in just a minute. right. 29-10. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out tonight. Appreciate everybody for being here. We are just 20-some subscribers or so from hitting 6K. So if you're new, hit us up with a number. We would love you to do that. Give us a little subscribe if you don't mind.
At USAA, we've been called too exclusive because we were created for officers. But as we've evolved with the military, we've grown to serve all who've honorably served. No matter
I'm ready for opening day of football season for the NFL. I can tell you that. That is not that far away.
And even his kids and their kids.
Thursday night.
For all who've honorably served and their families. Are we still exclusive? Absolutely. And that's exactly why you should join.
How do you want to spend your day? At Brightview Senior Living, you decide, and we'll take care of the rest. Pamper yourself at the salon and pursue your creative passions. Toast with friends at happy hour and savor chef-prepared meals. Close out the day with a concert just down the hall from your apartment. Enjoy the comforts of home and the security of award-winning care at Brightview Senior Living. Visit brightviewcommunities.com.
And we are all clear. Whoa, you see that? Look, Craftsman style, 3-bed, 2-bath. Huh? Me and the wife are house hunting. Just got pre-approved for a mortgage with Navy Federal Credit.
Oh, excuse me.
No down payment. Roger that. Yeah, roofs.
Just saw that there's a brand new Lego coming out. Wow.
Get 100%
Looks pretty good.
Top 5 VA loan provider.
A mini castle.
There's another listing on Walker Road. I think it's got a hot tub.
Proudly serving the entire military community. Navy Federal Credit Union. Our members are the mission.
Let's go, let's go. Let's do this thing here. Francisco and Dave hitting up all the emojis. That's awesome. That's a members special. All the members get those special emojis.
They sent out a specialty unit, including Ryan Chalafu, who hasn't been the kickoff man tonight. Pretty good opportunity to try your best onside, your best pooch. It gives you an opportunity to try to steal a possession and see if you can get in position to give Ole Miss a finish.
Minute 58. Here we go. Ball going back to Mississippi.
It'll be Ole Miss's ball on the 25. My spotters have pulled the kicker, Mike Black. He just threw his pen into the air. Eli's Places is coming up. Two-time Super Bowl champion. Has his own version on his brother's signature show. He's going to go all around the country, give you a chance to see some of the most storied and historic college football places, meet with some giants of the sport. And guys like John Stewart, Ole Miss number 10 Eli Manning jersey, still very popular. You can see Eli's Places on ESPN+. Manning brothers have a TV empire. They sure do.
Handoff go. No, it's a big run. 30, 35, 38-yard line. First down, Ole Miss. That was a solid run.
First down for the Rebels to start the drive. Again, that has a lot to do with how they're able to run the ball. You're stretched out so far, worried about the pass, that it opens up. You're a little bit light in the box, and you're able to run the football. Look at this. Look at the room they have.
Another big run. Out to midfield. Another first down.
Top. He rode it, pulled it. Another good pickup. Just a little bit short of the first down. Inside 90 seconds to play here in the third quarter. 2nd and 1.
2nd and 1. Tough run. Hard run. First down. Mississippi.
The only way that you can defend an offense of this style, and there are a number of them out there that kind of broken off from Art Briles. Over the years I've seen is Jeff Levy, who was there with Art Briles and Kendall Briles. You've got to have defensive linemen where when you are light in the box, they can disrupt things and take away the run enough. But when you have to start committing down and worrying about that run game, you're creating one-on-one opportunities, and that's where they start laughing.
Nice play by the quarterback. Went to throw, pulled it back, shifted, short completion.
You know, we did see defenses give Levy and this offense some trouble last year, rushing 3, dropping 8, forcing them to be patient. And that's where Corral had some issues, most notably against Arkansas. He threw 6 interceptions in that game, facing that. And teams in the second half last year, that's what they did. So they spent their entire offseason thinking they'd see a lot of that again starting tonight. And
fakes it twice, comes back left side. Completion on a skinny post. Into the red zone, first down.
100-yard to see him work. He was convinced he was going to go off to the right. Thought he had the matchup that he wanted. It wasn't there. So he comes all the way back to his third option and makes a great throw. He's convinced based on the look. He has that look, but you can see that he gets caught up. So he works all the way back to the left side and has an answer.
Well, Drummond's going to go to
From the 20, 10 seconds in counting. I think they're just going to let it go to the fourth quarter. I would.
Here in the third quarter, Ole Miss has a 19-point lead.
Yep, that'll do it.
Has been exceptional, and now they're threatening to get a little bit more. 4 fingers in the air.
Fourth quarter coming up, everybody. We'll be right back.
Did you hear that? State Farm thing. Da-da-da-da-da. I think we're in a commercial. Jake from State Farm. I knew it. Don't worry, Chris. Things are going to go surprisingly great.
Dad, look!
Christmas! Ooh, you see? Surprising. Just like State Farm's surprisingly great rates.
I didn't report it.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Today we're in Carolina Beach, making a Twisted Tea drop. We're surprising real Twisted Tea fans who love the smooth and refreshing taste of Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea. Get your own Twisted Tea drop. Keep it twisted.
Emily used to let nothing come between her and WNBA action.
Emily.
No, thank you!
Then Emily got YouTube TV. Now her live TV can also record all of everything. No cable box needed. This is the happiest Emily's ever been.
I'm always this happy.
Same live TV and unlimited DVR, live alerts, so much better. YouTube TV. Try it free.
We found the right model. Now what will make you feel comfortable with the price?
Well, no one made me feel more comfortable than my kindergarten teacher, Miss Jane.
This one is special. And this one is also special.
What's really special is saying, show me the Carfax value. You get the most accurate price based on the vehicle's accident history. Look for me and stop overpaying. Shop at the all-new Carfax.com.
We're for those who love to discover, who know an open mind is the only kind, who are their own personal stylist, who know where to escape, even just for a moment, who don't need a fortune to find a gem, and who know when you spend less, you can discover even more, and never, ever stop discovering. Spend less, discover more at TJ Maxx.
On a memorable Fansville by Dr. Pepper.
Can't believe my boys already had enough to college. Here, in case they don't have it, that goes to you.
Thanks, Mom. Oh, yeah, I got you something, too. Your size 8 game ball. It's your most prized possession. Yeah, I was saving it for when you went to state. It goes to use where I belong. Here, catch it. No!
It was right to you.
I was holding all this stuff. That ball's like beside me.
Dr. Pepper, the one fans deserve.
Finally, another wide receiver in the house. So, you ready to learn how the Heisman is doing?
Can't wait. Once at 8, then again at 6.
Hi. Did one of you gentlemen use Nissan at home to order 40 Pathfinders?
Baker said it's another Heisman thing. I didn't think he'd believe me.
Here are your keys, sir.
One crispy Kentucky Fried Chicken sandwich for you.
All right, coming back in here for the fourth quarter.
For whoever needs a little kick.
Getting ready to start. Mississippi must need to stop in a score. Absolutely have to have it. Absolutely.
Just about to reach the 11 o'clock hour in the East, starting the fourth quarter. An hour game here, Sports Center with Scott Van Pelt coming up as soon as we're done. Herbie will stick around to join SVP and the guys on the show. Week 1 overreactions and reaction, and it's one big thing in college football's Week 1 bad beats. Picking our Superdog on game day is not a bad beat, just a beat for me. You too? Me too.
Quarterback takes off. We got a flag down. He's almost in the end zone. But we got a flag down. It's probably going to take it back on holding. 10-yard penalty.
Bryce Ramsey is in there. Bryce Ramsey, watch, he's pulling around. Watch this. Lane Kiffin watching this one at home saying, all right, we're going to have to work on old Bryce. Can't have that now. Well, Lane said at halftime, work on the tackling because of 2 targeting ejections. That'd be 1 there, too. What do we have, 4 total? First 4 total. 2 each team, so it's been even at least. And all, by the way, accurately called. Yeah. Following the rule.
Wide receiver in motion. Flip to him. Oh, nice run. 20. 15. It's going to be second down at about 2 after 1st and 20. Wow.
Recognized when he had motion. Nobody ends up going with him. They try to bounce their coverage out that way, but they were outnumbered. He had a blocker in front of him, and he continues to have a great night. 11, 220-pounder at 6'1". He's a handful. 162 yards receiving. So
Handoff, big run, 10-5, runs over 2 people. Oh, my God. Wow, he just ran over people. Just fully ran over. Unbelievable. Wow.
Really, the way Ole Miss has played, they've been physical all night, both sides of the football. Microcosm and Chandler.
Extra point, up, and barely good, but good. 36-10. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. That was crazy.
You're sharing scholarships, meals, and laughter. Because $1 from every Shakaroni goes to charity. That's pizza with a purpose. Remember when no dream was too big? And you could fearlessly face the unknown. You still can.
Yeah, I think they got it tonight, Nicole. Absolutely. I mean, they're just all over Louisville. I mean, that was just ridiculous. That last run, he literally ran over 2 people. Ran them over completely.
You're not getting double miles on every purchase. You're right. I only get extra miles on some types of purchases. May I, please? With the Capital One Venture Card, you earn unlimited double miles everywhere. Yes.
Everywhere is great. But where can we use them?
You can use them on any travel purchase, not just some travel purchases. Venture gets a gold star. What's in your wallet?
All right, let's get on here and see if Louisville has any bit of an answer. After 10,000 commercials here.
There's more where this came from. To the greatest of all times.
College football's biggest towns. It feels different tonight. This kind of setting is pretty special.
Washington, Michigan, Saturday at 8 ABC. This is how we win with TiVo Stream 4K and Sling TV.
All right, I call my daughter here.
Right channel fast. Great. Hit the guide button to watch free local games on the Locast app. Rocco, use your voice to search games with one command. With TiVo Plus, access free football, highlights, and fantasy advice. Now, ready? Now let's go get him.
That employees could enter themselves. That's why I get up in the morning.
I have a secret method for remembering all my HR passwords.
My boss doesn't remember approving my time off. Let's just find that email.
So we got 14-11 left in the fourth.
With Paycom, employees enter and manage their own HR data in one easy-to-use software. Visit paycom.com for a free demo.
Well, thousands have been affected by Hurricane Ida, and they desperately need some support.
support. Donate at redcross.org/ESPN to help the Red Cross respond to and help people recover from Hurricane Ida. Good cause. If you can contribute to that, it would be greatly appreciated.
All right, Mississippi going to kick off. Ball's going back over to Louisville.
Ole Miss has scored on all.
Ole Miss is just, they've been impressive today.
A couple of field goals. The Rebels, perhaps most heartening to their fans, they held Louisville to 10 points and a total of 217 yards.
Wow. Those numbers. All right, that's a 10, 15, 20, 25. Out to the 29. Louisville will start there.
Louisville offense will try to get things going. Now, new AP poll is
So Clemson and North Carolina in the top 10 both lost.
North Carolina went down. You see, there were some close games. Notre Dame had to escape last night, as you saw. Iowa State, you know, keeps it pretty bland a lot of times in an opening game. Northern Iowa always plays them tough, and Clemson and Georgia at the top 5 showdown. What changes for you? Georgia obviously goes to 2. Do you make a case for them to go to 1?
Well, you made a point there at the break about just based on their opponent, but Alabama just looked like a machine. And the way
Alabama's number 1. You can't take Alabama out of number 1. Come on.
Alabama looking more complete. Offense, defense, special teams. Sometimes you just sit there and look at it. That's week 1. They look
All right, Jerry. Have a good one, buddy.
You know?
Appreciate you being here.
You know, in this stadium, SEC championship game later.
Shotgun. Looks to throw. Pressure. Gets away from it. Oh, my God. Why didn't you throw it? He just got killed. He has a chance to dump it off. Oh, my Lord.
This is a big weekend with the SEC and the ACC playing each other in a few games. Anytime you want to try to get bragging rights, you want to get into these games and just compete. You know, we've had this one tonight. Of course, we had the Miami-Alabama game. We had the Clemson-Georgia game. And SEC has done a pretty good job, obviously, in all 3 of those games. You know, Clemson battle, they could beat it. Yeah,
I mean that was I enjoyed that game.
That was a heavyweight bout. The other 2 games have been pretty convincing.
Yeah, it hasn't been a productive Labor Day weekend.
Pass is incomplete on 3rd and 12. They're going to be punting again. Oh, Lord.
For the ACC teams between Louisville and Miami. SEC opponents.
Well, unfortunately, there's no way they're not number 1.
Even Virginia Tech beating North Carolina. Some people are down on North Carolina. I thought Justin Hamilton had that defense flying around. They look great. I mean, holding defense.
Ooh!
Number 20, 10-yard pick.
First down. Louisville on the holding.
They didn't score a lot of points either, but you see some flash from the Virginia Tech offense. Braxton Burmeister.
Yeah, Burmeister looked great. But it was Duke losing late to Charlotte. It was some of the other games. It wasn't just the SEC, ACC matchups.
Georgia Tech was a 20-point favorite. The Bear point down. They lost at home in Northern Illinois. Tough start for them. You mentioned Duke. And, you know, of that list, the one you would say, okay, I'm going to circle that.
2nd down and 10. Incomplete on that one.
World victory when you're at Florida State. But given everything that's happened, you could really take some heart from what happened to Tallahassee.
Okay, Dave.
The other ones are sort of disheartening, to be honest about.
Yeah. I thought that Florida State, they got down in the last 3 or 4 years. That would have been it. They would not have fought back, and they did. And their crowd was behind them. It was the way it's supposed to be in Tallahassee. And I know they came up short, and they're not into moral victories, but go back and think about where Mike Norvell and the Noles were a year ago, and what he had some issues. And
3rd down. Louisville's got to get something going here.
Terrific offseason. This team's buying into what he's coaching, he and his staff, and I can't wait to see their next couple weeks to just kind of see if they use that as a springboard to realize you guys are on the right path. I mean, you definitely.
Yeah. Good night, Jerry. We appreciate you.
For one another and that passion and play together. I think Mackenzie Milton and Jordan Travis really helped.
3rd down and 7.
Around the energy that both those guys provide.
Travis was the epitome of class.
Big completion down to the 40. 35, 32 of Mississippi. Nice job, Louisville.
looks over the middle, and second time, he feels comfortable with those throws. That's probably where he's been most accurate, is waiting for those outside receivers to clear over the middle and wait till they get into that throwing lane between those two backers. That time he had enough time. Good job at the line, giving him enough time to make that throw. It took a little while for that play to develop.
Sam Williams, a player that was shaken up. He's had a good night rushing the passer, putting heat on Malik Cunningham throughout the evening. He's a guy that Kiffin and Durkin believe can be a premier rush end.
Incomplete, no flag. 11:33 on the clock.
Point that you've made on game day and that we're seeing exemplified here tonight and probably at Florida State too. Because of the pandemic last year, defensive teams weren't able to spend as much time together. It even makes it that much worse if you're a new coaching staff like you had last year at Ole Miss and at Florida State. And guys now, through the off season, through having normal spring practice, they've had a little bit more time to bond. I know we were talking to Kiffin. He said, look, it's still an offensive game, but you may see some of the defenses sort of fight back a little bit more, and some of those crazy numbers we saw last year might not be as normal.
In week 0, our opening comment of the year.
All right, let's see what we got here going. First down and 10.
Comment was for the season, get ready for defenses to make a comeback. The
Mississippi's looked solid tonight. I got to give them credit.
Will not happen as much this year, and it had everything to do with exactly what we talked with.
Shotgun set, single back eye, trips to the right. Fakes the handoff, looks right, rolls right, complete, very short. There's a short routes they're running.
The apartment, going out to dinner, just building a strong chemistry, because defense is all about a love for each other, and we're going to play and fight for each other. And this defense is remarkable. Of all the games I watched this weekend, we watched a ton. It's 1 week. It's a long way to go, obviously. But from where they were to where they are right now and how they look, this defense has improved as much as anybody I've seen in the country.
Throws to the end zone, incomplete. Third down and 8.
Ole Miss is Austin P. And by the way, Lane Kiffin, assuming everything goes well, we certainly hope it does, tells us he would be cleared to come back the day before that game. Then after that, Tulane, which now feels a little bit different after they went to Norman and lost by 5. Yeah. And then it's followed by Alabama.
Okay. Well, remember last year, they scored, I don't want to say at will, but they put it on Alabama's defense last year.
Yeah, they did.
And they got a different defense this year.
Complete. Down to the 3.
Going back to that look. Those blitzing linebackers able to get inside.
First and goal, Louisville.
And he just looks like that's his throw. That's his ball that he likes, is that outside to inside route.
Quarterback option. No, that didn't go anywhere. That fooled absolutely no one. Second down and goal.
Good job staying home again. One takes the Otis reset time. Took the back, forcing Cunningham to hold on to the football. And once he went to the outside, he had 2 defenders there, one for the back, one for the quarterback. It's a good job again by DJ Durkin, anticipating if they go zone read, we got that taken care of. One guy takes the back, one guy has the quarterback.
Guy Bivens, 94, comes back in on.
Oh, went with a run straight forward. That didn't fool anybody either. You've been moving the ball on misdirection. Why would you try to play power football against them? I don't get that. That don't make any sense. If you're brand new tonight, we're working close to 6K. Hit us up with a like and a subscribe if you wouldn't mind. Subscribe free of charge. We'd love to see that number get up near 6K and get over that number. Timeout.
I think you'll see 3 have nights throughout this year the way Chance Campbell's playing tonight.
But it's good to see.
Ole Miss timeout. 9:07 with third and goal.
Hutzler to get his sprints in right there. A little personnel issue there. Catch your breath, big fella.
My name is Leslie. My favorite thing about the Grilled Chicken Club is the grilled chicken. Like, it's actually been on a grill. As soon as you grab it to go take your first bite, it's just like insanely good.
Hi, my name is Brian, and a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A mac and cheese is you can taste the different types of cheeses and the blends that they use, and everything just comes together. It's like a delicate dance. They're like perfection in every bite.
Welcome to Allstate, where we have all new lower auto rates. And savings like that will make everyone feel like an MVP. Now get new lower auto
36-10. Coming back from a timeout in just a minute. That's what we're waiting on. 9:07 on the clock.
You're in good hands with Allstate. Click or call.
Mississippi was a 9.5-point favorite. 10 in some books where I saw it.
No problem. Hey, Kim. Here. Oh, same deal. Yeah. It's kind of our thing.
Oh, great deal.
It's always amazing that these books can figure out the lines before. Yeah, you got two teams that, I don't know about y'all, but I've seen nothing on them this fall. And yet they got 9.5, 71, so they got the over-under wrong. Because that's a high number. But the 10, they got that right so far.
Why go back to reality when you could go back to the pool? The last day of vacation is still vacation. With guaranteed 4 p.m. checkout at over 1,200 fine hotels and resorts properties. One of the many reasons you're with Amex Platinum.
For those who see everyone's safety as equally important, experience our advanced standard safety technology on a full line of vehicles. At the Lexus Golden Opportunity Sales Event. Experience amazing at your Lexus dealer.
The Chick-fil-A kickoff on ESPN is presented by Chick-fil-A. Try the grilled chicken club sandwich today.
2016 Heisman Trophy winner Lamar Jackson of Louisville. Man, what a scintillating season he had. He had the Cardinals at number 3 in the AP poll. Now, November 17, 2016, they went down and they played Houston. Ed Oliver and company dominated the game. They sacked him 9 times, and since that point, really, they stepped into an empty elevator shaft with Scott Satterfield after the departure of Papacino.
Bootleg, roll out, dumps it, incomplete. There's a flag. Probably going to be a pass interference, which is ridiculous. Didn't need to.
Pass interference, defense number 7. Wow. After this is to the goal. Automatic first down. Sam Williams, he just held on to the shoulder of Marshawn Ford, who was trying to get out in the flat. But watch Reese here. Watch how he's able to.
That's crazy.
Out there. There's the pass interference. Seven just grabbed on to the shoulder. But I'm not sure he was beyond the line of scrimmage. We check in with Bill Lamagna there. What do you think, Bill?
That pass was behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
That defensive pass interference, it's got to be beyond the line of scrimmage.
So
They're talking it out right now.
The line of scrimmage is about the 1.5 yard line, and he's in the backfield.
He's in the backfield. Yep. That's not going to be PI.
By rule, the receiver was behind the line of scrimmage. There cannot be a defensive pass interference call. Result of play is incomplete. It's 4th down.
4th down.
That's a good job by the officials to get together and straighten that out.
Yeah, they must.
That's what it is. You cover my back, I'll cover your back. Somebody stepped up and made that. So really nice job by the crew.
I agree. So instead, it's 4th and goal now. See Sparky there in the front row? I did. He had a good seat. He did.
9 minutes and counting.
He's locked in. He's locked in.
about that dog. I think he has some food away. I got myself a stand.
4th and goal from the 1.
Oh, yeah. They are unbelievable dogs. Intelligence? Oh, smartest breed do it. I slobber around with 3 golden retrievers. my standard poodle chases the bears in the backyard.
Fakes the handoff. Gonna hold it and go. Nice job. Cunningham runs it in.
Rover deserves a treat there. What are your dogs want? I got Ben, who's the patriarch. He's my boss. I report to him. He's 7. I have Theo, and I have Mitch. How about you? Mozzie. Mozzie's named after a great character.
Here's the extra point, and it is good.
Wow, that's next level. Family show.
It is good.
Big part for us. Name the poodle after him and get better than that. But it's been better night for
36-17, down by 19 still, but that was a nice run by the quarterback there.
Give that man a treat. Speak.
With the intelligent control of all-wheel drive and the power of a 2.5-liter turbo engine, there's no limit to the places the 2022
So to a quick break, we'll be right back.
and to the stories waiting for you when you
Hi everyone, this is Jeff from Diz Our Dream. I just wanted to give you a quick programming update. We go live from the parks Thursday evenings at 5 p.m. Eastern with a show we call Dreaming with Our Pals. We usually have some friends with us and it's usually a lot of fun. We also go live Saturday and Sunday morning from either a park or a resort where we will show you around and have some fun and just giggle a little bit. So come join in and have some fun.
Good evening and welcome to Monday Night Football. 99 yards and a half. Are you ready for some football? Nobody can be close. An amazing event that makes what concerts look like tea party.
Just a couple nights away for the NFL coming back. Can't wait.
Are you ready for all the fans to come back and cheer as one?
Just imagine there were 70,000 of you.
Monday Night Football starts a week from tonight, 8 o'clock Eastern Time. Ravens and Raiders, Monday Night Countdown.
Monday Night Football, Ravens and Raiders. Can't wait.
All the variety of platforms and, of course, Peyton and Eli's alternate broadcast on ESPN2. Ryan Chalafu.
Kickoff. Pooch kick. Caught at the 40. Down right away.
Ole Miss, we've had a great
Louisville needs a mandatory stop on this drive. Has to happen quick.
experience for so many of the fans to be able to be back in the stadium, hear the storylines in this venue where we are tonight. Bryce Young with his first start at Alabama. Virtuoso performance. The Georgia defense was great.
Shotgun. Here we go.
Really set the tone for the
Handoff right side. Nobody on him. God, 50, 45, 40. Down to the 35. Massive run. Nobody was even near him.
Say how impressed I've been with Louisville in week one. Games not going their way and how they're fighting. And their offense has done a good job, looking much better in the second half. But
again, if you're brand new to the channel, hit us up with a like and a subscribe tonight. Help us out. We're trying to get to 6K on the subscribers. Across the middle. Wide open. Holy cow. You got to be kidding me. Wow, nail, coffin. Good Lord. Wow. Oh, never mind. Late, very late holding call. Extremely late holding call.
Got a little bit of Baker when Baker was in college.
They just took it off the board. Wow.
His flexibility in his upper body is pretty remarkable. That throw in particular, I don't think he quite had the heat on it. There's nobody I like watching throw the ball more than Aaron Rodgers. But there was almost like a little bit of that with that throw, that last one. Pretty one to watch. Corral pulls it down, slides. But the edge with which he plays is very reminiscent. Yeah, I think his game just reminds personality, the way he plays, leaves his heart out there on the field as far as his leadership style, constantly talking to the linemen, his receivers. Jonathan Mingo, another of that trio of receivers at Ole Miss, so high on it. We're going to have a big season this year. Keep it up apart. That's the thing. I was going to say, the thing about Ole Miss, when you get behind them, it's like giving somebody a head start in a race. Like they're not letting up. Like there's still time on the clock.
Handoff. Oh, big pop.
It's not like they feel bad.
1st and 10. Nice stop.
Let's just work the clock. They're thinking, no. Let's just keep scoring. There's Clark, who was second team All ACC last year. He hit him as if he were aggravated. He was shaking his hand on that last play like he might have dinged something up to inflicted a little punishment of his own.
Quarterback takes off at a run. 1st down to the 5. Probably down to the 6. 1st and goal.
That's the Baker Mayfield I'm talking about. The Baker Mayfield is like the linemen, the backs. This is the leader of their team. They respond to him. He's not going to slide. They don't want him to take these hits all year, but that's just his personality. It's hard to take that away from him. Wow, that was a good drive. And that was easy as pie. And the one that they call back on Drummond, they get one back for him. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
There we go. Just got it right on in. Good Lord. Now it's going to be 42, pending 43.
Drummond finished the season strong. He had a really good performance in the Outback Bowl against Indiana, and he's had an excellent one tonight.
And that's good. 43.
The 43-17, and for all of the terrific passes Corral has thrown tonight, all of the touchdowns he threw last year, there's his first touchdown of the season, and hotty-toddy, gosh almighty, Ole Miss is rolling.
That was something. Yeah, pretty much done on this one.
The thump of a trunk closing is a satisfying sound.
That's disappointing. I mean, it was just a complete blowout.
We're headed out there.
Again, this is why I was surprised that this game was the final feature game for the week for the NFL, or since the NFL was off, college got to feature a game, and I was surprised that this was it. But it is what it is. Can't do anything about it. And we'll just hang tight here as we get ready for, what, 7 minutes, some left. The ball's going to go over to... Ball's going to go... Oh, I had it over there wrong. I moved the wrong button.
The best of both worlds, but better.
There we go. Ball's going to go over to Louisville when we come back.
Red Bull gives you wings.
That's a ridiculous commercial.
So I just left the house to go pick up my kids, and 10 minutes later, I got a motion alert from Ring. My alarm was going off. I opened up my app, and there's this guy running out the front door. I didn't know who he was. Before I could do anything, I got a call from Ring. Is Jordan with Ring Alarm Monitoring? I'll send the police right over. When it mattered, Ring Alarm gave me the protection I was looking for. My name's Nadine, and Ring helped save my house from a break-in.
Protect your home anytime.
Yes, Ring Alarm has got all kind of stuff going on now. All right, let's see what's going to happen. Thank you for everybody that subscribed tonight. A couple of us that joined you. We're 20 subscribers away from 6K. We're going to hit that pretty soon, I believe.
Remember when no dream was too big? And you could fearlessly face the unknown.
7-11. What a blowout. Ugh, frustrating. Frustrating.
When you have a rock you can depend on for life, you'll be unstoppable. Like the millions of people who rely on Prudential for financial planning and investing. Who's your rock?
We've got a tremendous week in Iowa and Iowa State, 4:30 Eastern Time on ABC. Went to the Cy-Hawk Trophy. Of course, they couldn't play it last year because of the pandemic. Big Ten only playing conference games. Washington and Michigan, 8 o'clock Eastern Time on ABC.
Iowa State coming this week. Can't wait for that one.
Washington lost its opener against Montana. That's about the only thing that hasn't gone
Yeah.
right for Ole Miss tonight. The ball fell off the tee. Could actually be win because the roof's still open. So they can close that thing in about 8 to 10 minutes. Is it 8 to 10? Yeah, that's what they said. Freshman Costa.
Here's the kick. Taken. 5, 10, 15. Hit it to 17. Might make the 20, 21. I'll probably give him forward motion to 21. 7 minutes left.
Yeah, we can add this to my Emmy reel. This is some of my best work. The dog that you guys have fallen in love with is named Abby. She's a 3.5-year-old Labradoodle. She is a service dog, and she loves soccer. That's her preferred sport. This is her first football game.
Well, I don't. We're going to have to convert her and make soccer the second sport. So that's a combination of our dogs. You got a Labradoodle there. You've got Labradors, right? I have golden retrievers. Oh, you've got golden retrievers. Okay. Yeah.
Shotgun. Look at the throw. Pressure coming. Complete to the 33.
Try to cool them off. I'm just still perplexed that you have a poodle.
Well, it's. I mean, when I think of poodle, I think of smoking pipe, glasses off the end of your nose, legs crossed, reading your favorite novel. That's a poodle to me. Right. I'm slopping around in the woods, in the mud, and the squirrels with the golden retrievers. Well, first of all,
I'm doing several games, Thomas.
I don't know what that
Completion. Out to 50. I'm doing like 5 games this weekend. Look at my upcoming streams. They're all in there. They've all been posted for about 2 months. You can take a look at the list, bud. Thomas loves his Chiefs.
Yeah. Connecticut Fitting sends me videos of that all the time.
Exactly.
Handoff. Fakes it. Goes down. Complete. Out to the down to the 40. 39.
I got one that's a fighter though. Oh really? Yeah.
If they don't do something here, I'm just going to call it a night.
Look like they're Disney characters, and then one of them wants to get down and get dirty. It's kind of embarrassing.
You know, the funny thing about my dog is that he is mild and gentle, and almost you think timid, except for two.
Complete. Wide receiver outside. First down. Down to the 33.
He goes, how do you prevent him from getting destroyed by the Bears? We got to get him back in. I mean, when he starts, you have to find a way to get him back in.
5 minutes and counting.
Because that would not be a fair fight, no matter what he thinks.
Yeah. Well, I'm proud of him for thinking he's got a chance.
So you're telling me there's a chance. Inside 5.5 to go. Louisville trying to have a little something to take away from this night to feel a little bit better about it. The expectations.
Completion across the middle. Incomplete. 2nd and 10.
For an SEC team. This is the first of 3 games in 12 days for the Cardinals. It's also one of the reasons that they were judicious, Scott Satterfield was, about how much they tackled and hit during preseason camp. They certainly did, but they were mindful that they've got a game against Eastern Kentucky coming up on Saturday, and then they have a Friday night game, I believe, against UCF.
You know, it's funny you say that because watching the first week, I feel like you can see the teams that got physical in practices in August versus the teams that maybe don't have that philosophy anymore in 2021. You know,
Draw up the middle. Gain of 9.
Practices in camp, and there's some people that just don't want to be hit to the point they'll thud up, but they're not going to go to the ground. Then you go to an Alabama practice, whoop, they're playing for keeps. I mean, they are absolutely hitting it. And then you watch them in a game, and it pays off how they tackle. Ole Miss kind of feels. I haven't talked with Lane about that. I didn't ask him how physical they were in practice, but defensively, they're not just running the ball. They are hitting.
Short run, first down.
His initial reaction to Kiffin after their first scrimmage was that he wasn't really pleased with the defense, and then sort of reversed course a little bit after going back and studying the tape a little bit more, and was a little bit more pleased with DJ Durkin's defense.
I think we walk out of here tonight, depending on if you're looking at through the Louisville side or the Ole Miss. Ole Miss side is Matt Corral and his receivers and this offense are going to be great again. And the difference is they look like a team. This defense looks like they have a chance to be really good this year.
Big completion down to the 10.
And for Louisville, I'm just happy that they did not shut it down. This is week 1. You're going to lose this game, but
Yeah, I got to like Louisville's heart tonight. That's for sure.
Learn from the good and the bad. Put this one behind you. It's a non-conference loss, but the fact that they're still fighting in the fourth quarter when a game got sideways on them.
Shotgun. He's going to draw. Quarterback takes off. Nice, solid run right there. Absolutely pretty on that one. You're hearing it in the background. It took me a second to get there. Quarterback comes off limping, extra point. Getting ready to go up on the board, and it does. 43-24.
And they've scored all 3 times a field goal in their first possession, and they followed it up with 3 touchdowns. And Lane Kiffin being back in Oxford after testing positive for COVID-19 remains to be seen who's going to get to wear the leather helmet, which is a tradition here at the Chick-fil-A kickoff game, as it was on Saturday for Alabama and Miami.
We've been talking about Lane a lot not being here. He talked with Molly a couple times, but you worry, though, as a head coach, how will the team execute? He came up with an interesting plan. Instead of making the offensive coordinator or defensive coordinator the interim head coach or acting head coach, he went with the special teams coordinator, which allowed the offensive coaches to worry about the offensive side, the defensive coaches to worry about their side. And I think that's a good move. That way, he just focus in on making the decision.
All right, 3:58 left on the clock.
As far as penalties and things of that nature.
And he was taking
the coaches can coach.
Yeah, Coleman Hutzler is the special teams coordinator who was doing that, and he was taking input on all of that through the headset. And having DJ right there with him, and then from Jeff Levy, the offensive coordinator upstairs. It was a smart approach too, because we saw Hutzler run down and
Onside kick. Mississippi's got it.
tries a more conventional onside kick, and Ole Miss takes care of it.
All right, they're up by 20 with 3 minutes left. They got the ball back. They're going to be able to run most of this out. We're going to call this a night. It's been a great game. Congratulations, Mississippi. Looking forward to seeing more of them this year. Louisville, tough game. Hopefully we'll see you guys Thursday night if you're a football person back here on the channel as we kick off the NFL season with the Chiefs and the Chiefs. We kick it off with Tampa Bay and the Cowboys. That should be a good one. Baseball tomorrow night on the channel. Dodgers play here. We'll be good here, so we appreciate you. Devin Jenkins, thank you for coming in. Turn up. Turn up what, Devin? Don't know what you're saying. Turn up. Turn up the ribs. Oh, got it. Well, obviously Devin's from down there in that area, so welcome in, Devin Jenkins. Nice to meet you. We'll be doing some Saints games later this year, buddy, and I'll be doing more of these Mississippi team because they're impressive. So thank you for coming in tonight. Hit up a subscribe on the way out. We ask you to do that so that we can have you come back and join us again. It's that simple. We're that honest. So appreciate you being here. Thank you to all the members. Thank you to my moderators. You crushed it again tonight. Thank you to everybody who Ninja watched or watched in the chat. Either way, we're grateful to you. And they're just going to try to run the clock out. So we'll see you real soon on an upcoming game on our channel. And again, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Hit that subscribe on the way out the door.